3, 2, 1, record. Alright, let's hope that my internet holds up today. It's been really, really crap the past, I want to say, all of July. But welcome back, everybody, to Dungeons and Dragons. We are here. It's been a little bit. I had to take a bit of time off because of Cleave Together related things. We got the new demo out. The new demo has been friggin' massive, and a vast Herculean labor it was to get it all done. And then immediately after, I had to release a hotfix that added more save points and stuff for people who wanted to stream it, so that they could like have more places to end their stream. So even on my vacation, I had to work a little bit. But hey, it's done now, so we can finally get back to Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, welcome back. Hello, hi. How's it going? Hello.
Hey.
Hi. Oh, how are you doing today, Arugi? What did you spend the
Pretty
last
good.
2 weeks doing?
Was it 2 or 3 weeks?
You know, I think the last session we played was the 18th? We had the 25th and the 2nd off.
Yeah, okay, so... Doing pretty
fuck,
good.
so then, yeah, that would be 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Shit.
Pretty good. For, like, the past 2 weeks, I've been, going to all-you-can-eat restaurants for, like, 5 days.
Oh.
And I gained a whole 3 pounds.
Amazing, you did it.
No, I'm almost there. 2 more pounds and I'm there.
You were like...
100.
What's the quickest way to gain weight? Oh, I know, the Crab Leg Festival.
Hell yeah. Other than that, I started doing some heavy lifting again, like extreme lifting. And rigging, so nothing much other than those 3.
I was doing some light lifting the other day, which is to say that I lifted Skippy.
Skippy?
Skippyington.
What?
Oh, hi. Hi, honey. I was just talking about how I swung Skippy around like a dish rag.
Oh yeah, you did.
My only regret is that I didn't grab both of you at once.
Oh. Ah, my dog is attacking me. What the fuck, dude?
You just got here and you're already under attack.
Yeah, it hurts.
What's he doing?
Fuck. I don't know, man. He's just clawing at me, and he's like crying. Why? 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 He's just looking at me, hyperventilating at me, and
because you just woke up. You haven't given him his attention today. You woke up and you came here.
Yeah, shit. What the fuck? Yeah, I know. He's just standing on my armrest.
Well, give him a hug.
He's perched on my fucking armrest and breathing.
Yeah, give him his hug and his chicken slaps.
I think he wants more than just a hug. Speaking of more than just a hug, I just got a fucking that Longanisa burger.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're gonna be eating
that. Longanisa burger. You're gonna be eating a Longanisa burger.
Yeah.
So it's a flat ganisa.
Yeah, that'll be me trying that when that gets here.
Oh man, speaking of burgers,
It does sound a little heavy.
in all the MGS5 talk before, I forgot to mention that my favorite part of the entire MGS experience is the Code Talker Miller hamburger tapes.
Ah, shit, those are great.
Yeah.
What are they called? Miller burgers or something?
Yeah, Miller's hamburgers. I will now copulate with the hamburger.
Yeah, this little man's just standing here. He's just making me pet him.
He's holding you hostage.
He is.
Pet me forever. Sorry, what was that, Sarah?
I said my cousin's dog is like that. She like paws at me and whines unless I'm like physically touching her.
Yeah.
She loves you.
It's annoying, but it's very cute. So.
I need to do other things with my hands.
Yeah, I know. I feel that.
Eat. She's hoping the food will just go from my hands.
What could be more important than touching dog?
Eating.
True. I understand. Yeah. Uh, If dog is happy, I'm happy, basically.
Happy
Unless
dog,
I'm
happy log.
unless I'm depressed, but then I just take a spritz of the THC, the magic juice,
The magic juice.
and then both me and dog are happy.
You just imagine Smokey fucking snooping out.
Yeah, imagining it. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's pretty funny.
He's a guy. It is pretty funny, isn't it?
Just snooping out.
Yeah, sorry, I had to stop touching you for a second. I just needed to type something really fast, buddy.
Did he just look at you offended?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Why did the touch stop?
Yeah, it's like I'm petting him, and while I'm petting him, he looks really content, like he's smiling almost. And then like I turn away to get my phone, and he suddenly gets really alert. Okay.
Dubious little creature.
Yeah, he's just being a boy right now.
Just being a chumbly baby.
Chumbly baby. Yeah, I took a photo just now.
Oh, good. Let's see. Let's see the chumbly baby. Ah, yes. He just keeps the pose. He's just looking.
It's the look of, yeah? God, I don't understand. Why is he so weird?
Weird bungle.
Would you just call him a bungle?
Yeah, he's a bungle.
Fuck
Hey,
you.
Two Star, how's it going?
Hi. Hello from, uh, not in chat. You
Yeah.
know me as Honey Hitman.
Everybody go up and chat and do a hunter a gamble.
Surprise, I have a vagine.
Uh,
Yeah.
wow, thanks. What a surprise.
And,
I don't know. It doesn't say I'm a hit woman.
I don't think you
So
need to
yeah,
specify.
to be fair.
I was gonna say I don't think you need to specify that.
Well, I did, so
that's her prerogative.
All right.
yeah. You know.
All right. Now
Sucks to suck.
do your wow. Do your wow for Mimsy.
Wow.
There you go. Perfect. Anyway, carrying on with where we were, Cryo, how are you doing? What did you spend the last 3 weeks doing?
Got sick. I'm recovering. I still can't
Yeah,
get my higher tones.
I was gonna say somehow everybody has the COVID again.
Yeah,
Man,
there's a new strain.
it's it's not well, if it's a new strain, then the COVID rapid test I took does shit all for that because it said I had none of it.
Oh.
But like, my voice got fucked. I can't do like that friggin' Disney rodent impression no more right now until it fully heals.
Sheesh.
So I might be just a bit more quiet than usual. Yeah, it's been a pain in the ass, but honestly, I've been just doing some other things, getting some other arts and crafts and things done, well, doing. They're not done yet. And then work is work. I'm looking for a new job, but whatever. So, yeah. No, Misty, that's awful.
Oh, she already had it before. It's round 2 for
Oh,
her.
shit. I like how it's just my fucking mom has COVID again. The way I read that in my brain was like, ah.
You're gonna beat her up for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get her look at her angrily. I'm scared.
Believe her getting
Never.
COVID again.
I'm never gonna tell Missy that I'm sick.
She'll beat the crap out of you.
She'll fucking punch me in the face.
Anyway, Sarah, how are you doing? Yes?
I was doing a bunch of work for my night school class before we started. And I got to the point where I realized I had to take it out because I forgot to put something in.
Hmm. The hot dog.
So, hot dog?
The hot
Forgot to put
dog
the
was
hot dog in.
missing.
Oh, yeah, I need to put a hot dog in. That would probably help my stress levels. Um,
Oh no.
I don't know. It just sort of has me kind of discouraged because I'm like, it should not take so fucking long to do this stuff, but it takes me fucking forever to do this stuff that I'm supposedly supposed to be good at and supposedly supposed to be like making a career around. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's primarily the design aspect that you're trying to make a career around, right?
Not necessarily. Doing designs drives me bonkers. I'm not good at that either. I'm supposed to be doing some design work for another project, and I honestly just haven't
Ah.
been doing it.
I was gonna say, because if you make the prototype, then you just hand it off to, you know, the room full of ladies at their sewing machines.
Yeah, I guess. Then the prototype came out okay. It'll come out fine. It just takes me like so
Yeah.
fucking long.
So I was gonna say, if you're only making the one, then it doesn't super matter that it takes a long time
Oh, shit.
in like the career. Hello.
No. Oh, wait, hold up. Continue. I'm just dropping shit.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
I was gonna say, in terms of the career field, I guess it doesn't matter how long it takes to get like the prototype done, as long as the units are able to get done quick.
And that really depends on whether you're in charge of. That just really depends. Are you working for yourself? Are you working for somebody else? Are you, you know, I was gonna go into costuming, so what kind of production are you working on? Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say, it depends on if you're making like a clothing line or if you're specifically making something for like a movie production or like a stage play.
short.
Because I was gonna say, for a movie production, you have hella time
No, you don't.
for making the prototype. Like, you don't have to do it in a week.
Sometimes you do.
What, for a movie?
Yeah.
I figured they would start that stuff in like pre-production.
They start the designs in like pre-production, but having people on the payroll costs money. So they try and get it done as quickly as possible.
I figured it would.
And then sometimes they change the design.
I figured for a theater production, it would be like a tighter like time to get the costumes in.
For
Since-
theater, no.
Since they're just like rehearse, okay, and then production.
Movie and TV timelines are. It's a surprisingly short amount for movies and TV these days. It's a surprisingly short production time and quite a long post-production time.
Oh. Since everything's CG.
Yeah, it's not even CG. It's
Editing.
editing. It's a lot of lighting tweaking. It's editing sound, tweaking the lighting, making everything, all the lighting match up with itself. Color correction. Sometimes they do
Yeah,
things.
I was gonna say I haven't seen very many recent movies, but I've rewatched a lot of older movies, so I'm still kind of in the mindset that like you have a lot of like pre-production and preparation and prop making and rehearsing and everything. I forget that they can basically just get their actors for a couple of days now. And then just get the shots they need and stitch it together in editing and put a bunch of CG around the rest. They can have Bruce Willis on set for 30 minutes and there's a movie.
Heck.
My costume for anime noise coming out okay. It's a bit big
Okay.
on me, so I had to put in a stopgap of some snaps for
Yeah.
the time being, and then I'll actually like go in and make it smaller later. But I finally got all the bloody the vinyl, the heat press vinyl on it because I needed to recut some stuff. Go back, say hi to everybody at the store. Friend at the store, because I can't form a coherent sentence.
Oh.
No, I guess. I don't know.
I'm having difficulty with that lately as well for some reason.
BRB.
Okay.
Sorry, chat.
Why you gotta BRB as soon as I'm ready to ask you how you're doing?
The guy's almost here with my longanisa burger.
Okay, you get your longanisa burger. I'll ask Sarah another question.
Okay.
You remember when I told you that I preferred microwave hot dogs and you thought I was fucking with you?
Yes.
And that's where I was hoping Christine would weigh in because she talks about hot dogs now and then.
I like the what's it called, the water hot dogs where you put in boiling
Oh
water.
god, no. That's the kind where I'm like, nope, can't do that. You gotta just microwave them. I think they come better microwaved.
Boil some longanisa.
I'm with you. If I can't barbecue the hot dog, it's getting boiled.
I mean, yeah, barbecued is the best, but no, I don't like them boiled. You boil off all the good flavoring.
Oh, you gotta do that. What's it called?
I'm
That
just fucking
that
a
special
rookie.
little special little zip lag. The meat zip lag.
What?
the meat zip lag, you know, where you put the meat and then you cook it in water.
I still think you're fucking with me.
No, I'm not. I absolutely am not. Well, I know, 2-star, that's the thing, is grilled is obviously the best, but sometimes you don't have 15 minutes to operate a grill.
Yeah.
So
But
when
you can put the hot dog in with your macaroni, and you can cook it while you're cooking your macaroni, and then you add the mac and cheese mix.
Nah, just do it separate. Just put the hot dog in the microwave and then cut it up.
Mm-mm.
Because you don't boil the flavor off of your hot dog into the hot dog water.
Alexia
you
posted
retain-
her location.
You gotta put it in a zip lag and then.
I still don't know what that is. I've never seen this
Hold on.
mysterious meat ziplock.
The meat zip lag. Hold on, let me look for it.
Okay, what were you saying about Alexia?
Oh, she posted her location for Anime North. And she's like right next to the entrance.
Oh.
Bizarre place.
I see.
Industry area booth.
So vague. So vague.
Yeah,
That was
map.
called.
Pardon? What?
I'm finding it through YouTube or something.
This mysterious meat device. I'm gonna learn about like new worlds of meat. But you know, you just
Oh,
make.
this is how you're supposed to do it. Okay.
Okay, let's see
I was
this.
doing it all wrong.
Oh.
I'm looking at the internet now, and I think I've just been putting hot dog in zip bags and boiling it in water.
Okay.
I've been doing it wrong the whole time, fellas. This shit where you put
Sous
it
vide sausage. Ordinary sausage.
On this episode of Ordinary,
Okay.
to like 1 minute 30.
All right.
Basically, what it is. Yeah, I've been doing it wrong then, I guess.
What the fuck is that device?
if you
Oh,
ever
yeah,
have
yeah, it's a-
page,
Yeah, it's a Ziploc bag. There's sausages in a Ziploc. What is this device? This looks like a fish tank.
She's in the main vendor hall. What? What is the ordinary sausage guy up to now?
Alright.
Making some more wacky sauce eggs.
Alright, so yeah, I guess you can just boil your sausage in a Ziploc bag.
Yeah, it's like a double boiler, kinda. You can do all sorts of shit like that.
Interesting.
It's got a weird fucking setup, though. Why is it in, like, a Tupperware?
Yeah, I don't know.
This is, like, the weirdest way to do this. Why wouldn't you put it in a pot?
One bot?
He had a cool little heating device.
We were talking...
Look at the most bougie way ever to boil a sausage. What is this?
Alright. What's your hot dog cooking technique, Christine? And also, cryo.
I just inhale it and I let it boil in my stomach juices.
Oh, okay. No, I was saying that when I told Sarah that I preferred microwaved hot dogs to boiled hot dogs, she thought I was messing with her.
See, my dad agrees the barbecue is the best.
Well, yeah, obviously the barbecue is the best, but you don't always have the time and energy to set up a barbecue, and you can't, like, barbecue one hot dog. That's a waste.
I live in a basement, so...
Is he vacuum sealing this sausage?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll say, in terms of hierarchy, you got... Grilled is obviously best. Second is on a stick over an open fire. Third is waffle iron. Fourth, we'll say microwaved, and then at the bottom is boiled.
You boys in the Ziploc gang.
I've never tried the Ziploc. I've tried all the others, I've never tried the Ziploc.
I like his voice.
It's pretty great.
He sounds like Donkey.
Make sausages out of anything.
Yeah. I just saw his aloe vera sausage and I was like, yeah, poggers.
Missy's the only one who didn't let that joke slide.
I mean, I was thinking it.
And yeah, it doesn't sound too bad.
You just know not to question me about putting things in a waffle iron now. The only thing I don't use it for is waffles.
I closed.
You can put beans in there. You put hot dogs in there. You can put wieners and beans in there. In your waffle iron. You can have some waffle iron wieners and beans.
Full English breakfast inside a waffle.
I actually don't like the I actually don't like the full English.
But have you done it with a waffle iron?
No, I haven't. It's the beans. I don't like the kind of beans that the English use.
Gotta use the American beans then.
Exactly.
Fucking bacon fit beans.
Yeah, the fucking barbecue beans.
I don't think I've ever had the English beans.
Nah, the English beans are nasty.
That's all they have.
Yeah, the barbecue beans, like the southern barbecue style beans that you get with like ribs and onion rings and stuff. Those are the go-to beans. Put that shit on some cornbread. Fuck the
beans.
Yeah, fuck the British beans on Wonder Bread shit. No, you gotta have the barbecue beans on cornbread.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, and then like I don't know, maybe a couple of pancakes. Get some like protein mix pancakes. And then
Cute. Can we play D&D now?
Oh, okay.
I just came back from like an all-you-could-eat restaurant. I'm
Yeah.
hungry again.
Right. Real quick, Christine, how are you doing?
Fine.
Oh, okay. How's your longanisa burger?
I haven't tried it yet.
Okay. How's your lick plate?
Huh?
Your
my plate. I
yeah.
can't lick it because it's an art piece, not a eat piece.
Tell us about it.
It's a pretty plate that one of my students gave to me, and it's just a pretty plate, with like, it's handmade and it came with a certificate of authenticity.
Yeah, it's like a
As plates do.
traditional item, yeah?
Yeah, it's like a traditional Russian form of painting, and it's really intricate and whatever. And yeah, so I got that because one of my students it was their last day, so I was like, oh, thank you for the plate. Very cool. And they were like, I gave you this plate because it's got a bird on it. And then when you look at it, you'll think of the big peacock griffin that I drew. I was like, it actually, like, that was the first thing that I thought when I saw it, because I was just like, ah, yes, I've made the connection. But yeah, it was pretty good. And then this week I also met my boyfriend for the first time, and that was really good. And he was sick, like, the entire time, but it's all right, because we still had a good time. And,
Yeah, she didn't even know what he looked like up until yesterday.
yeah.
Well,
Um, and yeah, my half of my day was just doing fuck all because it turns out that in my first class there's only 5 students and my mom was taking care of it. In my second class, the one that I solo teach, nobody was there. Um, and then it was literally just one class that I had to teach. So I just woke up at 9 a.m., died, taught one class, and then went home and died again. So I'm probably just gonna be like, hey guys, can I just sleep for half the day so you don't have to pay me for not doing shit? Yeah. So that's a thing. But anyways, let's play D&D.
Okay.
And I'll tell y'all how my longanisa is later.
Okay. Once we take
What
a
I'm
long
gonna
bite
do.
of that longanisa.
Yeah.
Alright, bam! Look at that. Here we are in the swamp. So who would like to recap what happened last session 3 weeks ago?
I lost my eye.
All right.
yeah.
We did a bunch of mosquito things, but they were big mosquito things.
They were mosques.
Yeah, you had sturge-sized perytons and peryton-sized sturges.
From
Wait, did we also tame the frog? He missed that session, or was that before?
I think a lot happened that session. You befriended the froghemoth, you finished off the witches, Iskra lost an eye. The elves were like, yeah, we don't want that dude hanging around our neck of the woods. Leave now, thank you, bye. And then the froghemoth is your friend now. And yeah, you went through the cave in order to get here. And now you're in the swamp.
Is the froghemoth
Yeah.
in our party now?
Yes.
Okay.
It's our boy.
Yeah, he follows you around. Just chomping on his chicken.
I'm glad he's with us.
He did spear that one witch with his discarded chicken bone.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Anyway, I guess let me give you the swamp narration one more time to refresh you. So, where's my swamp music? Let's just use this for now. This was just the music that was playing in the cave. Anyway, you make it out of the cave, finally freeing yourself from the hell of bats, only to find yourself in an area that somehow seems even less welcoming to your presence. Though the area is open air. What's that?
I said, can we just go home now?
Can we just go home? Well, where is home? How do you get there?
I wake up.
You wake up. How do you do that? I was gonna say you can't.
I lay down and close my eyes.
You lay down and close your eyes. You tried. The sound of your own blood flowing is disturbing your rest too much.
Oh wow, it's just like a real life.
So, though the area is open air, it feels more oppressive than the caves. All around you are thick brambles and dead trees with menacing spiked protrusions that look eager to cut anything that goes near them to ribbons. The ground beneath your feet is soft and soggy and dense with undergrowth, making it hard to get a proper foothold. As you proceed into the swampy terrain, you make it to the bank of a lake. Here and there you can see traces of sunken civilization and ruin, with peculiar statues emerging from the waters. Around the perimeter of the lake, you also see several hunched and shambling figures. They all have an inhuman, feral look in their eyes, characteristic of ghouls. These ones seem much more adapted to their wetland environment than run-of-the-mill ghouls, however. Their hands resemble that of a freshwater turtle's, with webs between their fingers that end in long and sharp black claws. Those of you with especially keen sight can also make out that they appear to have gills. On an island in the middle of the lake, standing amidst some crumbled stone ruin, you make out a pair of creatures who resemble large, humanoid, frog-like monsters. They seem to communicate in a series of croaks and whooping utterances to one another. Judging by their position and bearing, it would seem as though they are the wardens or rulers of this swamp. There's likely no immediate way to know, however, if they would mean you harm or allow you passage through the marsh. In terms of passage, the only way forward that you can see is on the opposite bank of the lake, so one way or another you're going to need to cross over if you plan on continuing down this way. You get the sense that you should be especially cautious, however, as you detect a suspicious amount of movement in the lake itself. It's too deep to gaze into and see anything, but unlike the utter stillness in the areas around, this lake seems to somehow be teeming with life, and very little of the life around here has been friendly so far.
It's like that one boss in Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, the bird boss, or the there were two bosses in the big water area. There's the lightning fish and the bird.
We were actually in the water for.
Yeah, the lightning fish.
Yeah, fuck that thing. I say that about every boss in that game, but I actually love that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that thing, but I actually really like that game.
I think the only bosses where I'm like fuck that thing are the small ones.
Yeah, they're just kind of boring, that's why. Anyway.
They're annoying because they can stun lock you by just ramming their face into you over and over again into a wall. But yeah, I'd turn this one over to you guys. What is your plan here?
Okay, first things first, I'm gonna chug one of my potions.
Okay.
I've got.
Arugi, do you remember if you used one of those last time?
I don't know what they have in their inventory. I only know what's in my inventory.
Okay.
I have potions of greater healing, which is 44?
Yeah, 44 plus 4.
Okay.
I think that we should try talking.
Yep.
Oh,
These epic frog fellows.
You know,
What's
I
up?
just realized I'm in light mode. Blip. There we go.
Okay.
2 2 2
On a
2.
roll.
Alright, so if you want to try talking, how do you initiate a conversation and what do you say?
We need to think frog diplomacy. So maybe I don't know.
What
big
language
boy
did
here.
what language did Froghemoth speak?
Froghemoth speaks Draconic.
Maybe you could try that.
I
don't
also
know.
could speak to
Yeah.
the mind if we don't know their language.
Yeah, I guess we could step forward and be like, "Hello."
put on my frog costume.
Oh,
I forgot you
true,
had
true.
that.
Do it.
Alright, Ardeus, Ardbard, and Ardthalami will put on their frog costumes.
Did you just take that with you?
I assume that I have my costumes with me at all times.
Yeah.
My,
I guess,
wait.
yeah, I was gonna say, I guess they would be with the wagon. Unless you have them, like, in your
disguise
backpack.
kit. My wacky disguise kit.
Do you have that, like, in your backpack, or is that something that you would have on the wagon?
Probably something I'd have on the wagon.
Yeah, because the wagon is currently on the other side of the cave.
Alright, well, we cleared everything. I'm gonna tumble out.
Yeah!
Grab my costume that didn't tumble back in. Alright, frog diplomacy. Alright, frog humus. I'm with you here.
Okay, so who's trying to do frog diplomacy?
This is on you guys.
Yes,
Can
our,
we, like,
our
hear
days.
if they're like speaking language?
It's a series of grunts and whoops. It seems to be their own frog-like language.
Mm-hmm.
Frog humus understand? I'm gonna ask him if he could hear what they're saying from this distance.
He says, "Oh, yep, yep."
Frog diplomacy, I guess.
Did you want to
Yeah,
ask him what they're saying?
Yeah, let's see what they're saying. What are they talking about?
Well, it seems like the big one is actually the younger one, and the little one is actually the older one who's in charge, which is kind of weird. But they're talking about how they're hungry and their pets are hungry, and they hope some more dumb creatures come by soon, so that they can start eating good again, which is very relatable.
Hmm.
Okay.
Let's think. We don't have much food.
the frog
What's that?
the frog hemoth guards his chicken leg fiercely.
Yeah, and he has his chicken leg. Cryo, you wanna... not Cryo, Iskra, you wanna do a little hunting for, what's it called, those little bird things, those little paintings? We could offer them up for passage.
Cryo just murdered them willy-nilly.
Okay, yeah.
If we
I pretty
offer
much just like killed every single one I saw. So you can just gather them up.
Yeah, let's gather them up. And, Frog Humus didn't think what's it called was that appetizing, right? The sturges.
Yeah, no. He was like, ew,
Okay.
I don't want to eat that.
Okay, we won't bother with those then. But let's grab as much of the frankton as we can.
Ow.
I don't know. Put them in a bag or something.
Okay. Yeah, just string them up on a pole, like a
Like
a
a-
bunch
yeah,
of
yeah.
like market
That'd be
birds.
good.
Yeah.
All right,
Really a shish
and
kebab.
let's walk up right here, me and the boys. And
So it's the small one that's in charge, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Start waving to them in our epic frog costumes.
Yeah.
You're making fun of me. No, what? Okay,
Not-
so
not
what do you say?
Hello.
Hello,
Wait.
yeah, hello.
We can start with a basic hello.
Yeah. Then,
In what language?
We'll just say a bunch of hellos in different
Well, okay.
languages.
What's the first one?
Draconic.
All right, so you say hello in Draconic, and the big one here starts getting antsy, and he starts kind of pawing at the ground before the little one pats him, and walks over, and kind of shouts a greeting at you guys, and he says in Draconic, "Hey, Who be down there in my swamp there?
That's your wacky group of fellas here.
Hey, what you doing here in my swamp there?
Can we make a passage? We have food to trade for passage. We might have overheard you guys talk about food.
They be wanting to be trading food for passage, they do. Hey, what you got?
We got little penguins.
You got a bunch of birds. Food for ghouls, maybe. You guys be looking a lot tastier than the birds. I hope that's not all you got to offer.
We've got these things called pemmicans.
Oh, all right. I completely forgot we had pemmicans.
You coming here offering us dead birds? Don't you know here in this swamp we prefer our food still squirming?
It's still squirming.
The pemmican?
He makes the Perryton's head kind of move like a little muppet.
I'll do,
See, I'm
what's
still
it called?
moving. I'm still fresh as heck. Oh.
I'll do shocking. Oh, wait, what do I got? What's up? My shocking grasp is making nerves go
Shocking
wild.
grasp to fucking do some experiments like it's frog legs.
That's like the nerves will like spasm and shit.
Yeah, also,
It
you've never even tried a pemmican before. You know how good this stuff
Yeah,
is?
you know, we'll cook this right up. The Funky Crunch special.
No, you don't understand. The squirming's the best part.
Oh, I haven't tried.
I don't even have taste buds.
Oh.
I bet your ass you're gonna taste this fucking pemmican, though.
What?
So they like texture. What's a good way we could texturize this, fellas? Let's think.
Well, fucking worms.
Just put a bunch
in
of
the ground.
worms. You think you're gonna give us a bunch of wormy meat? We're gonna let you intruders go in the swamp here?
Step one.
Yeah, man.
Box.
What was that?
Why is Anne Frank trending in Canada on Twitter?
Interesting.
I don't know.
Hong Kong?
The guy seems to be sizing you up. He's just kind of looking at all the members of your group and says, "Wow! What a bunch of freaks." Hey, you probably done seen a lot of interesting things out there, huh?
Yeah, lots.
Did you ever
Why?
find any cool treasures?
Like, what kind of treasures?
Artifacts of ancient forbidden power?
Ancient forbidden power?
Yeah.
I mean, we were just trying to fucking trade you
I got
some.
this cool-
These pemmicans here?
I don't see no magic on that.
That's
You-
because it's so
you-
magical it's concealing it.
You're totally glowing. You're glowing with like space energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the one beside you, the one who looks like he could be my kind of damaged cousin there.
Damaged cousin, fuck.
Yeah. He's got a that's a pleasant yeah, that's a bit of a pleasant aroma that one's got there. Yeah. You've done some deals with demons before, haven't you?
Once or twice? Maybe I'd say twice.
Yeah. So you know how this works, yeah? You already made some contracts with my kind.
Oh, you're a demon. Yeah, I have.
Yeah. So you know that you know that we gotta make the scales. The scales gotta be heavy on both sides if you want anything done. We don't exactly deal with peanuts.
All right. Yeah. What What do we have to offer, and what do you have to offer?
What is it that you're looking for?
Safe passage right now to go across. We're trying to figure out what's up with this weird and wacky place. So I'd say knowledge.
Well, in that case, you see, past here is one of the most important things you could possibly find in here. You see, it's probably worth your lives, if you get what I'm getting at. I'd say if you didn't make it past this swamp, you'd probably get eaten alive out there.
By the mosquitoes.
I trust this guy with my life. I like this
Oh my
guy.
god.
You like every guy
Get inside.
that offers you any kind of contract.
Okay, what's beyond there?
Beyond there is a place of such magical power that even I don't dare to go in there.
Why
You
not?
want us to check it out, or
What if?
Eh? Oh, I don't care what you do, really.
What if we went in there for you?
Eh? I mean, I don't really care what's in there. I just don't go there because there's so much magical mojo going on in there.
Well, I think you care about what goes on in there.
like
mean-
what the neighbor's doing?
A lot of magical mojo that goes on in there, right? And you like that, and you want to see that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you, not really. You think I'm just gonna let you through? Is you go in there and be like, yeah, there's some mojo, you come back, you tell me, yeah, that's some mojo, you leave just like that? No, I ain't getting anything out of that.
Well, what if there's a super powerful magical artifact in there?
If there was a super powerful magical artifact in there, what's gonna stop you from just pinching it and getting on out of there?
The fact that you're in between
Some leaving?
that and the exit.
What if you use it to explode me?
But we don't
I
know.
would never use anything to explode you, my friend.
You gotta understand, we just met. There can be no trust until we've struck a deal. So you want passage over there, yeah? That's what you want. Why don't you ask me what I want?
Yeah, what do you like? I was about to
Yeah,
ask.
get to know me a bit. See what I'm after.
I think you're after our fucking livers for breakfast.
Well, the liver is a crucial part of a balanced breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, being of... Oh, what was that?
I said, oh, I'm sorry, our livers and our brains.
You know, gotta get them saltwater fats.
Yep.
Yep.
He understands. All right. So, here's the thing. Here's what we need. Being of the infernal persuasion, well, you could say we have some unique needs, and as do all of our pets here, all of our I guess you could call them our clientele, who perhaps defaulted on some of their debts to us.
Oh.
Yeah. So, here's, let's see. For the value of safe passage through here, I assume you don't want to, make any kind of long-standing deal in case you default on your debts and end up like them.
Why?
It may be something we could pay like ahead of time, like something to do first and then come back.
Something all in one or two nice lump sums. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
sounds good.
let's see. For the value of safe passage beyond here, how much do you think your lives are worth? How much do you like being alive? Do you have a good many precious memories? Do you have ambitions?
Like, how would I price myself? I wonder. How would you guys price yourselves as well? I'd say
My ambition is to cross this swamp safely.
I just want to drink and have fun, but
Why are we letting this guy dictate the terms? He's obviously a slimy demon.
he's a cool demon. I mean, he is slimy because of the frog, but he's pretty cool.
Sleeman.
This guy's fucking
Oh,
soul is slimy, and I don't like him. I do not like him dictating terms.
I'd say we're like a bundle, pretty expensive bundle if you put us together.
Yeah, I count maybe a dozen of you, or maybe a bit more.
Yeah.
Something like
Yeah. You even got a couple of real big meaty boys there with you. I'd say their lives are worth quite a bit.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anybody in your group you're not particularly fond of?
Okay, how about this? We cross, you live. How's
Eh?
that for-
Wait, we're making frog diplomacy.
No.
Diplomacy
they wanna
immediately turns to
sacrifice-
threats.
This is not diplomacy. This is highway
Dude.
robbery.
Yeah, this dude's telling us like
He hasn't told us his offer yet,
Trying
though. So
to
if he says he wants to like deal the shit out of one of us, then yeah, maybe we do deal them first. But let's
That's what
let's
he's
decide.
saying.
Oh, he's saying,
You got
who
some
are
meaty
willing to
boys there.
sacrifice to get across the swamp?
Who do we like the least, though? I think we all like each other pretty equally, especially me. We all like me equally, right, guys?
Oh, good. I love a little bit of drama. Makes the makes the squirming go down extra good. But tell you what, judging by how you talk to me and talk to each other, I'd say your lives are maybe worth about what do you say in the ballpark of 10,000 gold each.
Well,
So
What the fuck are you gonna do with gold?
what do you mean?
What are you gonna do with gold?
I'm gonna have it.
And
kind of
I
lame.
mean,
And what?
I'd say I'm a little bit more worth than 10,000 gold. Let's be honest. here.
Well, who do you think is worth the least out of your group?
Out of the group? Who's the worst least? Look at the donkey.
No.
Because
No.
here's the deal. I'll say you each average out to about 10,000 gold pieces. If you wanna do it in halves, then sure. If you wanna cross over safely to the other side of the swamp, you can leave us 10,000 gold pieces, or you can offer up the lives of one of your warm-blooded companions.
see, I told you so.
Yeah.
10,000 gold?
Yeah.
We didn't have that much.
Pretty sure we have 10,000 gold.
We
Do
don't
we
have
not
that
have 10,000?
In the pot, at home, not in this dimension.
Oh, hey, that's okay. We can just write up a little contract. You don't have to
Do
have
not
it.
fucking write up a contract with this man.
I didn't expect you to be carrying 10,000 around with you. That'd be ridiculous. Imagine how much that weighs. But no, all you need to do is transfer it from your account to my account.
Guys, can I fucking stab him?
What is that?
10,000 doesn't seem too bad. I mean, we get free passage, like we could go back and forth whenever we want, or is this a one-time passage thing?
Yeah,
Magic money transfer.
Safe passage as well.
Yeah, also, he's saying like to pass through one way. What about passing back?
Oh, okay. In that case, you can have 5,000 to pass there, and 5,000 to pass back. Or you could have half a person to pass there, and the other half a person to pass back. Doesn't even have to be the same person.
How big is this guy? Can I squish him, please?
How would it even work if it's...
Are we like
It's a-
shoving
it's a-
across the lake?
Yeah.
It's a contract, so
You can hear his voice pretty clearly though, because sound travels very well in the still air here.
I thought he was right in front of us, because if he was right in front of us, I was just gonna stab him.
Yeah, no, he's on his island.
Deal with this guy.
So Yax wants blood.
Yax is on blood. Our days is alright with paying that.
We don't have 10,000 gold.
We have 7,000 gold. 17,000 gold.
We do?
We have 17,000 gold.
Oh, I
Okay.
lost.
But if it's gonna be 10,000 gold, then it has to be free passage back and forth for the rest of eternity. And they call off whatever's in the lake.
It's free. It's safe passage. So if we get hurt, then that voids the deal. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Oh, and are we gonna commit insurance fraud?
Let's say that I'm saying we're all talking to our dude's cool
Oh
brain
my
right
fucking
now.
god.
But you know,
Are we
wink,
gonna
wink.
fucking cause insurance fraud on demons?
Okay. See, this I'm up for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, how are you gonna get harmed?
Smalley cuts his leg.
Doing just with a knife?
Invisible
Yeah.
imp. Invisible imp pushes somebody over.
I mean, they can see magic, though, is the problem.
Safe passage is all we get from this. So, that means
Has to be
if we
safe
act,
passage in perpetuity at the very least.
Hmm. We could do it along the ways of, like, we must cross first, do whatever, and then when we cross back, they can collect their debt.
wait, hold up. You guys want to check the other entranceway? Perhaps,
Other entranceway?
wasn't there another entranceway left of the mountain?
Yeah.
Here, let me take you back to
West.
the Corvid's Nightmare here.
Oh yeah, like a left side.
Let me actually show you where you are now.
Feels like, yeah, we're at the moon, right?
Yeah, so you guys went in the cave there.
That's what you mean. I see what you
And
mean.
came out the cave here.
Ah. Oh. Oh. All right.
I missed the entire part in the cave.
Little cheeky caves adventures.
The cave was just the combat with the Sturges and the Perytons.
Yeah, it honestly wasn't much to write about. Just
Huh?
navigating, figuring our way out. You basically doing all the work.
Okay.
And then there's that spot on the left. I see what you mean by the path on the left.
Guess we could check out the path on the left then first.
Yeah. So, we'll think about your sweet epic deal and come back.
We're gonna get some gold.
We're gonna what? Oh,
Go get
go
some
get
gold.
some gold. Eh, well, you
We're gonna go to
don't,
the bank.
really? I don't know if there's a bank around here.
Actually, other things. Would you, other than gold, is there anything else that you would like to trade for, other than like a person?
A live human being.
Well, they don't even necessarily need to be human as long as they're warm-blooded.
Like
Wait a minute,
14
what-
elves or something?
Sorry.
I'm kidding. I'm
What do
kidding.
you want?
Time.
Sorry, please. You want one warm-blooded?
Companion of yours.
Okay,
Yo, the fucking mice.
I've got 100 mice in a sack, guys.
They squirm a lot.
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay.
I think you have like 50
Well,
or
checkmate.
like 75 now since we've been going at it
you've
with those
been-
mice.
I don't care. He wants one warm-blooded companion.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you hold out a mouse from the mouse sack?
No,
Yeah.
it's a big deal. And when he asks us to pay, I give him a mouse from the mouse sack.
Yeah, you wanna check the other entrance side first, real quick, before we start messing with these demons? Or start like, They might like 100 mice in a bag.
You
Well,
probably give him the whole
He
bag
only
of it.
needs one.
dude,
That was the deal.
his
Also-
fucking words, not mine.
Yeah, you'd.
Yeah.
The thing is, you'd have to try and convince him that the mouse is a companion.
Yeah, he's been with us for all these fucking years.
True.
Can't believe
They-
the little guy's still alive.
Yeah, I was gonna say, mice only live 1 year. I assumed you'd been refreshing the bag.
Oh yeah, true.
I assume that
Many
they
months,
just been
many
breeding
months.
in that bag. You just been putting
Oh
away.
no.
Years max, depending on like how old
Becoming
they are.
like.
Assumed it was a magic bag.
Magic bag.
No. It's just a literal
Alright, we
sack
know
of
what we-
mice.
We know what we need to make now, guys. The
No, they
magic
just
bag
they
of
just
mice.
tuck in there. We give them pemmican. They just continue frickin'.
Okay.
We're in red now.
The mouse's name is Alfonso. Okay.
All
I
right, hold up.
recognize
Let's
my
go to the other entrance and make this mouse our companion. Let's make it our bestest of friends.
Fine.
Like as we spend our days like going back and forth.
But then you're gonna get
Convince it to
attached.
die for us.
Yeah, that's the point. Let's get attached to this mouse.
It's gotta hurt a little.
Okay.
I mean, I got like that one mouse from the very beginning.
Oh no, we've been replacing that. No, I'm kidding. Just
I mean, yeah, you haven't been telling Cry, but you've been replacing Lai Chan the mouse every so often.
every time we find him like dead behind like a bookshelf or something, we just replace him.
It's like, oh fuck, Isker's gonna cry.
We just get a
Grab one from
Mouse
the
from
mouse
the-
bag.
mouse
I mean,
bag.
in that case, you already have a mouse that you're attached to.
Well, Iskra's attached to.
Well,
Little
Isker,
pet mouse, she feeds it. Fuck you, no. Just, if you like can like manage to like make her like feel that same
Alright.
sort of level of attachment to a random mouse, so she like
Let-
freaking
Let's
up.
hold her down and
stop. That's inhumane.
it makes it sells it like we're gonna sell it that way. So it's like he's gonna see Iskra doesn't want us to sacrifice his mouse.
sacrifice one of the random ones, and she'll.
Oh
act
shit!
like
Oh
that's-
shit! Dude, we trick Isker into thinking that we're sacrificing her mouse.
Okay,
There
that
you go.
sounds good.
There's no difference.
It's not her mouse.
No.
though. She'll probably like punt to it like a couple of years here and there, but then she'll get over it.
Yeah, and then after it's just like, well, yeah. By the way, check your pouch. Your fucking mouse is still good.
It's the same
Idiot.
mouse, and totally not different.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I'll be like, whoa, what the fuck?
Alright, who has a good sleight of hand here? Oh, it's me, isn't it?
It's okay, we've got a lot of opportunities while we're checking out the other entrance.
Alright, yeah, let's Iskra here. Alright, let's get out of the cave and I'll give Iskra another mask to make friends with.
Well, I thought you were just gonna do the trick her with
We'll check the other. We'll get you another, or get you Lai Chan too. and
like,
we're gonna sacrifice that.
keep
one.
in mind, you guys are talking, but like, I don't understand Draconic for shit, so I don't know what you're saying.
I'm brain talking right now. Whenever we're talking, I assume I'm brain talking. When we're talking to each other.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, we'll come back with
Yeah,
a cool
so-
companion.
So yeah, Wally and our dais and whatever, just discussing how we're gonna trick Iskra into one of the most traumatic moments of her life.
She's ready for just pincushion, lost an eyeball, have her mouse pet stolen.
Listen, man,
from
it's gotta be a very convincing act, or else we won't be able to get through without
so-
us.
We definitely have to trick Iskra, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I-
you're gonna head over to the other side. You're just gonna tell them, okay, we'll be right back. We might take you up on your offer later.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
just need to
And
check out a
what I'm gonna
different
do, Iskra should definitely get close to this rat. Iskra right over here, this Lai Chan too.
And two.
Just so if there's like anything where it's like it's not a real companion, it's just some random ass rat, you know. At least this one was also your rat, I guess.
The thing
You
is,
know
if you're
what?
if you're trying to bond with it for the purpose of making it a sacrifice, I don't know how
Iskra
genuine.
doesn't know that Iskra doesn't know that.
I don't
bro.
I don't
I'm just-
even understand what's going on right now anymore.
Oh,
I'm just going, Iskra, check out this cool fucking rat, dude.
wait, no, but she doesn't even have to make a connection. She just needs to think it's her other rat.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's it. She just needs to think it's her rat.
But I don't know if they're gonna know that, because they're doing like some, what's it called? Some contract magic.
They're not going to know that. They're only going to know that at face value.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna use Iskra's real rat. And then give her another rat. Tell her
No,
that
don't do that.
her
That's
rat-
cruel and evil.
Oh, you could do that, and you're gonna have a like very angry Iskra on your hands.
I'll give her another rat. Tell her it's Light Chan.
No. It's just gonna be another rat. So her existing rat doesn't die.
Mouse, by
The
the way.
new, yeah, whatever, close enough. But yeah, so, mouse number 1, Lichen, doesn't die. We just take it, but then we make sure, we basically make Iskra think that, the second mouse that we pull out is Lichen. And we name it Lichen too.
Why do you name it Light-chan too? Oh no, come on, internet, no! Why? Why can't you just behave? Sorry, my internet's shitting, and... Oh
Okay.
hey, stream did not go down.
Oh, that's
Hey.
Oh, thank God. That means I won't have to fucking upload this one manually. Right, I was saying, why name it Light-chan 2?
the theme is like to like
'Cause
also.
our days is bad at naming
Like,
things. That's why.
Lichen as well.
Look at all his kids.
That's what I assumed
They
you
have
guys
fucking
did.
art.
I feel like you're adding extra steps to using a mouse and convincing Iskra that it's Light-chan.
Yeah.
Well, like, why do you even need to make Iskra bond with a new mouse?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't need to make it bond. We just need to trick her into thinking that it's.
Yeah, which is something that you could have tried to do right then and there.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. Did we want to like steal the other mouse in the meantime?
Steal the other
Or-
mouse?
Yeah, steal Iskra's mouse so that she isn't like, what? He's right here in my pocket.
Okay, so you're trying to steal a mouse from Iskra so that Iskra can believe that her mouse is missing.
But not actually, because we replaced it with her actual mouse. But I don't know. We're getting really weird with
We
this.
replaced it with another mouse with the same name to trick the contract magic.
Yes.
What he was trying to get at.
Yeah.
Jesus. This is...
Pumpkin, go steal Lichan and we're storing it in the.
Yeah, I'll steal Light Chan. Keep her safe somewhere.
Is Iskra just gonna allow Light-chan to be stolen?
Oh, you know, you have to like trick her
We have
in
to do it-
some way. Like I don't know.
we
Like,
had to team up on it.
Yeah, like let's fucking like dress your wounds a bit more and shit. Like fucking take off your pouches and crap. Like show your back.
You
Let me see
sleep
your
on her.
eye.
Yeah, let's see your eye, Iskra. Let's examine your eye. Alright, who has medicine? Ardbard has medicine. Ardbard doesn't know about our scheme. He's gonna fucking narc.
Pumpkin will do it. I'm pretty sure she's got medicine.
What's Pumpkin's sleight of hand? We're gonna try to swap his rat.
Oh, Pumpkin doesn't have sleight.
Does-
I'm
Well,
just
you
gonna-
have portents. What do you import this kind of thing?
I think the
He
portents
doesn't
are
have
already gone.
portents.
Because I don't even know if it's like a day has passed in here or not.
Alright, so, because we want this to be genuine, so we had to steal this fucking rat, swap it. And I guess we could hide Iskra's rat inside, like, what's it called? The cryostasis. They're not
She's
stasis,
putting
the time stasis
Put-
pod.
putting this mouse, which is the fourth mouse in the Light-chan line, in fucking cryostasis to hide it from cryo.
Yep, that sounds like a.
It's not even
plan to me.
cryostasis, it's temporal stasis.
Why can't we
Even
just
better.
Or,
the Monoceros with me?
What was that?
Can it come inside the Monoceros?
What would happen
It,
with
would,
that?
it wouldn't be comfortable, let's just say, for you or the mouse.
It's fucking-
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
think
it'd be, like,
keeping it
two
in
brains.
time stasis or temporal stasis would be like the best because he won't know what the fuck's going on. Like it's gonna be like an instance for him, while for Elisha it's like a couple hours of pain, of sorrow and sadness.
Yeah, like, what's Iskra gonna do? Is Iskra gonna, like, cruelly shoot Ardeus in the face?
I mean, shit, I guess.
Or are you gonna actually try and convince Iskra to give up the mouse?
Yeah, well,
Which,
try
by
to
the
convince-
way, is still the, like, fourth actual Lichan.
It's okay, she doesn't know that.
yeah, she doesn't know that.
It's all about the heart of the thing, I guess.
It's the idea of Lai-chan we're
Can you just
sacrificing.
imagine? Sorry, little Timmy, we had to sacrifice your goldfish.
Oh no.
All right, so how are we gonna steal it from oh shit, I can't think of her name anymore because we've been saying
Iskra.
Lai-chan.
It's
Yeah,
Iskra.
Okay.
Iskra, Loshka, Lai-chan.
I can bully it out of her, and
Iskra.
no, I'm dead serious, because I do have sleight of hand and stealth, so I could just
Oh shit.
get out of her and pull a swapsies in my pack.
Yeah, I could do a help action because I have proficiency in stealth as
You'll
well.
need to disguise the proxy mouse so that it looks just like her.
Yeah.
We've done this like
that's
1,000
fine.
times. This should be easy. Like 4 times already.
What
Okay,
have I
fair enough.
tried before? I actually forget.
Huh?
It's never been said because it's just like
Yeah, it's never
like
been
an
said,
odd-
but mice
Like,
only live
oh,
a
yeah.
year, and you've been adventuring for 4 years, so...
Yeah, like very first adventure we go cliff. Oh look, a mouse. Stuff into pouch, make it into a pet. And just that much she's like, oh wow, my mouse is being kind of unruly. Why are you being a little shit?
It's kind of weird. Kind of
Let me
acting up
retrain
for this.
you.
All right, so
Yeah, you
we're
just you get Yax and like Ardeus to like do sleight of hand stealth.
yeah,
You get
we've done
someone
this
to like
multiple
distract
times.
her with like trying to check her eye and like whatever else.
Yeah, checking if her other eye's okay. Like close your eye, Iskra, real quick.
You,
so
you
we
close
can...
your good eye. Let
And
me see
Iskra's
Good
just gonna
eye.
go along with this, knowing that the party's looking for a creature to sacrifice.
I mean,
Don't worry, Iskra, we won't sacrifice you.
okay. Iskra can be like witty and cunning, but she's pretty stupid in the same time. Let's be like that, cause like, okay, you're looking for a creature, so yeah, like these are demons. They're not gonna fall for like a mouse.
Yeah, we would never sacrifice
Yeah.
a friend as well. So
Yeah,
you're good, Iskra.
Yeah,
You're gaslighting the shit out.
yeah, she's gonna be hella like a bit jaded after this. That's for sure. She's gonna start following Wally down his path.
Oh shit.
Just worse humanity.
Oh, no.
It's
Well, I
like
mean, actually,
this is Iskra's
humankind,
character
really.
growth arc.
A demon kind.
Okay, so what's Yax's stealth at?
+6.
Okay, yeah, I'll help you out then. I'll give you the help action.
Distracting Iskra.
Actually, I'll
Okay.
also doot my horn at you, giving you
Which doesn't make Iskra suspicious at all.
wisdom. Bardic inspiration. I think this is the first time I'm using it at this level of my first Bardic
Just
inspiration.
randomly doing your horn again.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean,
You guys seen me do it. I do it like multiple times. Like it's weird.
True.
And I'm gonna tell Ardbard to give you guidance as well. No reason, just give it to the cool shark, Ardbard.
Just give it to the cool shark. Oh
Just-
boy.
oh my god.
Ardbard's in the shadow as well for this.
actually, so,
I think the only people that know right now are Yax, Wally, and Ardeus.
okay.
You know of this wacky plan that we're doing.
Well, I'll fake a fucking medicine check and make a stealth check instead. What does all this dooting give me?
Bardic inspiration.
It's a D6, and then guidance is a D4.
D4. Yeah. Yep.
Hey Biggie, how's it going? We're currently trying to trick Cryo into thinking that we're sacrificing his mouse.
Yep,
Hi,
pretty
Piggy.
much.
I don't know how.
So just slash R D20 plus D6 plus 4 plus bonus. Or sorry, plus D4 plus bonus.
Okay. So, oh, okay. So the bonus goes at the end.
Can I also use a help action as well?
Amazing. Kind of
Help out.
Yeah. So you roll with advantage.
What's
I-
this good got to roll?
Do I have to roll anything?
So I just rolled the d20 again?
No, it's all of them. You just re-roll. That was somehow worse. And Iskra, you need to roll perception.
Perception. Or being that 20.
Oh shit, oh
I have
fuck.
+5 to perception.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's the wrong thing.
Okay,
You're looking, she
Where-
rolls like shit.
we're in the green, guys. We swapped the rat. We did a cheeky rat swap.
Oh my god.
Alright, and you disguise the other rat to look just like Lai Chan. So,
Yes.
Yep.
the thing is, now Iskra has a rat, and you have a rat.
And we're gonna put it in the temporal stasis.
Okay,
We're putting Lichan in temporal stasis.
okay.
Yep.
We're gonna go check out the thing, and then we're gonna go back out there, and I'm gonna have to break Iskra's heart by grabbing her rat from her mouse.
I know. We have to then now convince Iskra to sacrifice her rat.
But
Because we
she's
don't
not
want any
gonna.
bad.
So you're
bad
gonna have to
blood
like
just yet.
rip it out of her hands. And she
Yeah.
will fight you for that.
So,
Okay, that's
it's
fair.
good. It's good to know that Iskra will shoot her comrades over a mouse.
Well, doesn't mean she'll shoot them. She's not gonna like kill them over the mouse.
We're gonna have like a
Oh, hey,
fist
Green
cuff
Mage.
kind of thing going. Like,
So, these guys are trying to get past some demons who are demanding a sacrifice. Or 10,000 gold. so, so instead of ponying up the money or fighting the demons, the party's like, okay, let's pick someone to sacrifice. I know, we'll sacrifice the ranger's pet rat.
No,
Yep.
we're
Hey,
not
Green Mage.
doing that. We're sacrificing a different rat that we've disguised to make it look like her rat. That she can think that we're sacrificing her rat so that it can seem genuine to the demons. And then we go, surprise! It was actually in temporal stasis. We may have actually prolonged your rat's life a little bit.
It's
Yeah.
in essence, first thing we've ever done.
yeah, if they ever like Zone of Truth us too, we could be like, that's not the original rat, and that would be completely true as well. Because right now, to Iskra, this is her companion that she's had for 4 years.
Yeah, because the party's been basically doing the thing where your parents buy you a new hamster while hiding the dead hamsters to convince you that your hamster is actually been alive for 10
Eternal.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she just thinks she's doing a real good job taking care of it.
Yeah, she's like,
Doesn't like
wow,
going
this is the
retreat it."
longest living mouse I've ever seen.
Huh. Well, you seem a bit underweight this time. Let me just bulk you up a bit, put you on a proper diet or something. It was
Oh
a smaller
my.
mouse. You just... Well, this one's getting kind of chonky.
I mean, the way I think of it is that 10K is like fucking war funds that we would be sacrificing really heavily.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, you know,
A person's a person.
a person's a person. Yeah.
Or, like, I doubt, like, we could just be like, yeah, here, take the frog Hemoth, Liz Hemoth. I don't think he'd go along with that either.
Yeah.
Also, he could
We-
probably take some of you.
Exactly. He'd probably, like, take us out along with fighting them off. And it's like, well, everything's gone to crap now. We're fighting both the frog Hemoth and the demons.
I liked the idea of committing insurance fraud.
Yeah.
That would have been really risky.
Yeah.
Would have been hilarious.
Like
too.
that might have ended with one of us dying, and yeah, I'm really running low on spell slots.
Running
I
on
used
spell
all my
slots and
hit
hit
die.
dice. Oh
Yeah,
shit,
you-
did you? Fuck. Okay, this might be the better option then.
I used
Yeah,
all my
this is
hit die to
definitely-
recover.
Yeah.
Wait, how much
I
HP
think-
is this Grat?
What?
Hmm?
Sorry, what did you say that made Arugi oh shit?
Huh?
Oh,
Oh,
I used all my hit die to like
Oh,
recover.
yeah.
So you're out of them.
Yeah.
And you're pretty hurt too from losing like an eye.
Yeah, that's why I was like on brink of death like 2 times already in that last encounter with the witches.
Go see what's through this other door.
Poor Iskra, this just isn't her day today.
Okay. So you guys go through the cave and go back around to the forest of the elves.
She just
And are
slowly
like,
getting
yeah,
more and more traumatized.
just passing through, guys. Don't mind us stomping through here with our frog hemoth.
Yeah.
Oh, is that where that other part leads?
Over here, there is another passage up the mountain.
What's
So,
it?
wait,
Oh,
What
no.
kind of demons? Custom frog demons that are unique to this setting.
Custom
I'm
from.
still wearing my frog costume.
Yeah, this is not an established D&D setting. This is a custom setting.
You look very cute in it, Ardeus.
In the frog suit,
Thank
yeah. In his fucking dungeon meshy frog suit.
Yeah. It's what Froggo drew that one time. That's what we're all wearing right now.
The party has not determined how smart they are exactly. Just that they're trying to make a contract that they desire gold and or lives.
Me and Iskra are probably gonna have a fist fight, guys. right after doing
I
this.
was
Try
gonna
to
say,
prevent that and mediate it.
No.
So-
I will bear this burden and I will pretend to be knocked out with my cool acting skills.
Oh my god.
Then you guys could drag me along while I pretend to be knocked out.
No, I'll have a word with
Unless
this.
Iskra somehow knock the shit out of me. Like actually knock the shit out of me.
anyway, so, in that case, you make it over to the other side of the forest's tight and winding corridors into an area that is far more open, and travel uphill for a while to more rocky and solid ground. In the distance, you can hear rushing water. It sounds like a river, and perhaps even waterfalls, which is strange considering the river that you saw before was completely still when you got to this side. Yeah, none of the other water in the area was moving whatsoever, even in what would have been rivers, but suddenly here it is, the sound of rushing water. Following the sound of rushing water, is that what you do? Sorry, I shouldn't assume.
Mhm.
We all in agreement we're gonna follow the sound of the water?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Following the sound of rushing water, you eventually find its source. Here, you find a series of staggered cliffs, over which flows a broad river. Broad enough for there to be boats, anyway. Let me just reveal some of that for you.
Brother
Oh,
So it's a yellow piss waterfall?
This
It's-
waterfall.
Listen, the inverted colors turned the blue an orangey color.
shit. Fucking Kool-Aid, guys. Water deep?
Experimental.
I'm gonna climb up the cliff and see what's on top.
These
Slippery
cliffs, yeah, these cliffs have been too smooth to climb. But
Very tall, I assume.
I mentioned boats. The river's broad enough
Oh.
for there to be boats. You see in the distance that there is a group of sailors out on the river waters.
Ahoy there.
What's water here? Is the red water?
Yeah.
Water
The
going
red
up or
water.
down? Sorry,
What was that?
is the water going up or down?
Ah, there you go, keen eye. So you look over at the waterfall, and it seems like rather than a waterfall, it's more like a water rise.
Oh?
Is the purple water?
No, that's trees.
No, it's the red. This. Okay.
Oh,
It's water.
okay. Oh, this is like a really zoomed out map.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
This is like the world map.
yeah.
Yes.
Very far. I was like, why is this a river? This is like a little fucking puddle. What's going on?
But yeah, there are boats. They're in the distance, however. You're not close enough to ahoy them.
Those
Did you jumping jacks at them from a distance?
Yeah, let's do a group jumping jacks for like a good minute.
Yeah,
Or
okay.
does anyone have a spyglass? Actually, we could kind of take a
Yeah,
little cheeky
there you
peek.
go. Now you're thinking like a sailor.
I don't have a spyglass.
pretty sure like Wally. I think you have one too.
Did your sniper have what's it called? A scope?
Yeah, the sniper.
Yeah.
Yeah, the laser rifle does have a scope on it.
Okay, I'll take a little cheeky peek.
They're gonna think you're trying to shoot them.
Hopefully,
We can cover the laser.
yeah, cover.
Well,
cover
you
the front
don't-
part of the gun.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't have a laser sight on it. It doesn't. It's not like that kind of thing. It's just a. It's essentially just a telescope.
Alright,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna write on a piece of paper. We're not trying to shoot you. If they do
Yeah,
have,
I don't think they can. I don't think they can see you in detail from where they are.
I
Okay.
don't think they can
Okay.
read.
Was that Sarah?
I thought you were gonna say I don't think they can read.
Oh. Well, who knows? But yeah, okay. So Iskra, you look through the viewfinder on your laser rifle there, on your rangefinder, and getting a closer look, you see a dreadful but not unexpected sight. These are no humanoid sailors. These are unmistakably skeletons, perhaps even skeletal pirates.
Ah.
With this knowledge in mind, you take another look up at the cliffs, and all around you can see log walls and guard towers manned by yet more skeletons. It seems that this is some kind of bandit fortress.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it seems this is the only way that you can see up the mountainous region. However, looking at the boats, you see a wonderful phenomenon, which is that as soon as the boat gets over to the waterfall, it's actually able to sail up the waterfall and up the cliff.
Ah, pretty neato. Okay.
Oh. That's a fun thing. Well then.
Now we have two pathways to choose. We could do skeleton things, or we could do demon thing. I think
Demon thing, I'll figure it out, right?
we already got the demon things all figured out.
And cry giggling, give us away.
Okay, so having scouted this out, are you going to return to the demons?
Yes.
Yep.
You
Okay.
want to the demons? What say you kids? Do you want to get mentally scarred or do you want to go some skelly boys?
I'll go fuck
Alright.
a skeleton boy.
So you return to the Nightmare Swamp. And how do you reapproach the demons?
First of all, I go out and I kill those people in my neighborhood that are still setting off fireworks a week later.
Seriously? Holy crap.
Christ, yeah. Here, I will be right back. I'm gonna get some water.
Okay, I was gonna say you're the crucial part of this formula, Cryo.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
hurry
I
up
should
with
grab
your-
a
Okay.
glass of
While I
water.
was getting water, I'm going to make a quick pee. I've
Okay,
been drinking
cool.
too much water.
I will also grab some water because mine is empty. Let's have girl talk now.
Alright. Brandon, you're leaving. How are we supposed to have girl talk without you?
Just pretend like I'm not here.
Okay.
Christine, are you here?
No, it'll just be me talking to myself.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I'm here.
Oh, okay, good. Okay,
Come on,
you two.
We can't have girl talk without our like main bitch.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna be right back and refill my water.
You're the main bitch, Brandon. Come on.
Excuse me.
Back here.
I hold your life in my hands.
What? What a threat. Alright, we'll save calling him our main bitch for after.
Holy shit. Oh, speaking of fireworks, friggin' our neighbor. So, I live with in the house I live in has like two other groups of people. So like basically three groups, including me, even though I'm just a single person, but whatever.
Yeah.
Neighbor we share the driveway with, kind of a turd sometimes, cause like, oh, you can't block the driveway ever at all, even if it's for like 2 seconds.
Yeah,
Happened once with buddy boy Reikushi, where like he was just helping me move like my PC like to my parents one time, and he just threw a fit, even though it was only like literally like 5 minutes max. I already had the whole thing packed up and just ready by the door. Um, this time he was flipping out. He called like the landlord of our place to be like, yeah, someone set off fireworks. It could have hit the car or I don't know what because I wasn't here. Like, I worked, got home, grabbed some things, went to parents, spent 1st of July there, came back home like way later. And it's like asking other people, it's basically the same sort of thing of like, yeah, out of town or like they were like with a group of friends. None of them do fireworks. I don't do fireworks.
All right, I'm back. How was girl talk?
I
Not
was talking
bad.
about fireworks.
well, I mean,
Malta back.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to
fireworks
if I
are
walked out.
against your contract.
Yeah. TLDR, our neighbor's kind of like a pain in the ass. I talked with like the other neighbors of my same like building, and they were just saying like, yeah, he always causes like some sort of issue here and there. It's like, oh, okay,
Cool times.
yep,
People just have no chill.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Very fun, cool times.
So how are we gonna do this, guys? So are we just gonna snatch the rat from Iskra, or try to convince her first
Oh.
and then
Well,
snatch the rat from
Convince
Iskra?
first.
Okay.
I was gonna say, the day that we hung out, there were fireworks going off.
Yeah?
When I
Word.
got off the subway and started my trip home, like the Jane subway, there were fireworks going off like really nearby.
Mm.
Yeah,
I think it was what's the Festival of Lights or something called?
Diwali?
Yeah,
It was-
Diwali.
It was months ago.
Oh, okay, never mind then. My dad saw the fireworks and he was like, "Look, it's Dolly Wally," and I was like, "I don't think that's what it's called."
Very cool.
There must have been some other reason that people were shooting off fireworks that day.
yeah, they just don't use it all at once and just keep firing
Just
it
keep
off every
doing it,
single
I
day
guess.
afterwards.
Which is weird because when I visited Megan, there were also fireworks going off.
People hoard them. Honestly,
I guess
I don't know.
that that must have been Victoria Day.
The 23rd, I think it was.
Hmm. Every time I've gone out recently, there have been fireworks.
Actually, gunshots.
Just Bean Man is here.
Yeah.
Watch him come by.
Beanman is here. Get him!
On America Day, I didn't hear much fireworks going off,
Oh yeah, it's
On
really happy
America
America
Day.
Day.
which was a big surprise. It's usually fucking loud shit.
People are in protest during the morning.
Yeah, it's funny because Skippy missed both Canada Day and the 4th of July.
Press F for Skippy.
No, he was pretty happy about that.
The fireworks scare him.
Don't press F for Skippy.
Well, he was happy that he missed 4th of July. So he was like, yeah, it's fucking obnoxious and loud here. I'm like, yeah, I mean, it do be Texas, I guess.
Yeehaw! I can't do the proper high pitch for it.
Mm.
I'm so mad.
Just
Anyways,
go down an octave.
Yeehaw!
That was a few octaves, but
Yeah.
it was good nonetheless.
anyways,
Okay, so yeah, how are you saying smello to this guy?
I think before we should like let
Return.
Iskra Alright, wait, should we do it now? Like,
should you let Iskra go? Should you let her in on the on what's happening on the sub plan, on the smokescreen plan?
She'd run on you if like she didn't know where the hell she was.
Okay, let's not do it then. I could see her.
Yeah, we want to make this as not as abrasive and not traumatizing as possible.
I think doing it like super suddenly, like we're about to do right now, is gonna be super traumatizing.
I was gonna
Iskra.
say maximum trauma is probably what you want to go for.
Why?
Considering you're,
Yeah, that sounds
considering
good.
you're trying to appease demons.
Yeah, they're probably getting off this.
Yeah, okay.
Alright,
Try to let her down gently.
Yeah, okay, so
What was that, sir?
What? No, I'm talking to the demons.
Yeah, what are you saying?
We
We're
speak in
fine.
Draconic and say that we return.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll need someone to translate for me if we're speaking Draconic, but...
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too fucking late in the day for me to be dramatic about it, my god. Alright.
That's
So, I start off by saying, so we've gone and had a conversation amongst ourselves.
Well, by psychically projecting it, I guess.
Hmm.
Since keep in mind the
And
narwhal
as I-
cannot utter words.
As I say this,
Yeah.
Do you want me to, like, do the like explain the dramatics to someone else and they can do it? And I was gonna hype it up. I'm gonna be like,
Actually, you know what? Even if you just make narwhal-esque undulations at them with your voice, they'll probably understand.
fucking scary. We're all getting spooked.
She's like, what the fuck?
The players can see your messages, but we have a very strict no interference policy, so they're probably ignoring any suggestions.
I'm not looking at chat because I'm sewing snaps onto a cosplay.
I also forget to look at chat often unless someone talks about chat.
Yeah, I saw Missy put a hunt, so
I occasionally look to see if Hunt.
I was late. There's the hunt.
Oh.
Oh, my message was too identical. I can't send it. 30 seconds.
Okay. Alright, so I guess we can start off by telling this guy that we have thought long and hard about it, and you know, we've sort of we've come to a decision on our best course of action.
Did you have a nice walk?
Yeah, we had a nice walk. Winks at him.
As we
What?
explain to him,
I wink at the frog, dude.
I put a hand firmly on Iskra's shoulder.
Yeah, I'll wink at
Yeah.
him again.
Iskra's like, why are we back here? What did we decide?
Oh, Dr.
Okay.
What?
So Wally turns to Iskra and says, "So you're probably not gonna like this at all, but
But we're sacrificing you. You already lost an eye. Get in the
I
water.
don't like it.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
no." But we've been thinking about the creature that we would be able to give up, the companion that we would be able to give up to, you know, appease the deal, because, you know, the gold is hefty and it's a big price to pay, and it would set us back really far.
I'm
in
sure at this
our-
point Iskra thinks you're gonna sacrifice her and haven't told her.
So
You better be saying Liz.
Yeah, we've been really quiet, walking
Well,
back and forth, not talking at all,
Lizard-
just talking to my brain.
the wizard isn't warm-blooded, but unfortunately Lichen is. So you know, we talked about it, and it was the
No.
only conclusion that we could come to.
She's talking, as he's talking, I like put a big beady narwhal hand on Iskra's shoulder to hold her still.
You can put like
Okay,
4
I'll-
hands on one shoulder.
I'll be the one taking the rat, so.
No.
Please,
So,
please trust us, Iskra. Please.
No.
Iskra,
Wally
this is-
starts crying.
this is
I will
for the
shake
greater
you.
good.
Pulls
Yeah,
a
for the great-
fucking Rococo dagger.
This is
Well,
for the
I mean,
greater
yeah, the
good.
one weapon that you can't use to shank anybody.
He's blinded
Just
by
hoping they
rage right now. He
forget
don't know
about
what
it
he's
'cause I never
doing.
use it.
Okay.
We can do this hard Isker, or we can do this the easy
We
way.
can do this the hard way or the easy way. It's great.
Why my rat? Why not the donkey?
Yeah.
And the donkey cost me like 20 gold.
Donkey has practical uses. We could still use him for things, and it would be a shame. It's still a shame for Lichen, but
No, not for this. No, we're good. We'll go and deal with the pirates or whatever the heck those things were. Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, I'm gonna start reaching in for your pockets for your rat.
What's
Or
next?
for-
Or back it up. Also, what do we do with Loishka? Because I don't know what she's about for this.
I'll let her know. I'll let her into the plan. She does. I'll let her know.
no.
Besides, I
Alright, what-
would Loishka sacrifice a group member or a rat?
I'm fucking try to break free. Just back off and just screw yourselves.
Okay.
It's better than sacrificing a party member. Please.
I think those skelly boys are looking mighty tasty now. Yeah, we can go that way. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go.
Alright, yeah, grab him, yeah, grab him, keep him still.
We're gonna be
Fucking
back
leave
here
and leave.
eventually anyways.
Yeah, it's okay. Let's the skeletons. Yay! You like skeletons?
I don't think you're angry enough.
It's because we haven't taken the rat yet, that's why.
Yeah,
You think we're fucking
like,
with him.
still like saying it. So she's like, nope, fuck you, nope. Let's go. Screw these guys. Skeleton time. You like skeletons. You like pirates. Yo ho ho. Let's
We're
get
gonna
the
have
fuck
to
out.
do this one way or another, even after we deal after the skeletons. So we might as well do it now.
Yeah, rip the bandage
or
off, you
another.
know.
I'm gonna kick some butts. So
Alright.
we better kick enemy butts. Let's go.
Hold them down, yeah.
Please trust that we're making the best decision for all of us.
I'm just gonna grab Isker's arm so so you can grab it.
Alright, yeah, I'll go for it then.
I'm gonna just try to like fucking try to escape the
All right.
grapple. Then.
I guess do your grapple check then. Yax's grapple versus Iskra's escape.
I got 4 arms.
One for each limb.
I gotta read my thing again. Doesn't this thing give a bonus something to do grappling?
Well, you can grapple 4 targets at once, is what it does.
Oh. That's a lot.
She like just. What if she uses all like her limbs on one target then?
I'll do that you real quick. Give you that
So
part
I'll
of
also help
inspiration.
with the grappling.
Grapple is athletics?
Yeah.
I do not use my
Squat
bardic
nimbleness.
inspiration at all. I don't even have it like the amount of times I can do it. Hold up, let me check.
Snowday helps grappling. Can you do that? Or does he have to make his own grapple?
He would have to make his own grapple.
Okay.
So I have to roll for my grapple check too.
Yeah, everyone's
Yeah.
going for you right now.
How do I roll for grapple again?
It's athletics.
That's
Athletics?
gonna be hard
Yeah.
for you guys. Advantage.
Yeah, Iskra's got
Squat nimbleness.
Squat nimbleness.
Ah, shit.
Oops.
I should be able to make more than one check on this.
Yeah, you can make up to 4 checks.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
If I get fucking shit every time.
Oh my fucking god.
I got 18.
Snowday, no!
Wow. I rolled.
Iskra, roll 3 checks.
3 checks, just d20.
Yeah, just give me 3 d20s.
Snowday failed as fuck.
Okay.
18. Oh wait. Okay, so
Amazing.
um
I have 4 arms and I can't get a hold of this.
Oh wait, like I
Yeah.
roll like 2 d20s plus 8 and then the 3 d20s.
which actually each all have advantage anyway, so as it stands, those are all successes. You can't quite hold
Nice.
Iskra down. Is it time to use some magic?
Hypnotic pattern.
You just...
No, let's not use like a level 3. I'm gonna try to pickpocket it off her while she's distracted by all the
Oh,
big
true.
hands
Yeah,
going
let's
for
do
her.
that first.
She's just like crawling around a yak.
Yeah, while all these hands are grappling at her, I'm going for her them pockets.
Holy shit.
15. Shit, that's a 10. 15.
All right, Iskra. Roll perception. With disadvantage because you're highly distracted by 3 people attempting to grapple you. All right, there you go. Just barely beat
Oh fuck.
the perception, and you managed to get a hold of Lychan number 5.
Nope, you give that back.
I tumble.
It's bullshit.
Away.
My tumble should be faster than your dash.
Oh my god.
You had to like get them to try to stop me too. By the way,
I was gonna say right now you can't move through any of these guys because from your perspective they're enemy combatants.
Hardbard, blocker hardbard.
well, I mean, I can't move through them, but if I'm following Ardeus, I can just.
I'll just tumble over. I'm gonna get Hardbard to try to.
Yeah, Ardbar will move
grapple
to
you.
take will move to take Arugi's place since it's they share a turn. So
I still make it.
No, Hardbard trying to grapple you right now as you try to pass by.
yeah, no, move your ass back there. It's still Ardeus' turn.
Oh.
He's being proactive.
Hardbard. Now Hardbard's gonna. Oh yeah, Hardbard could go here too and make it.
Yeah,
so he can't
there.
move.
No, yeah, there you go. Now you're blocked.
Okay, and it's gonna try to grapple grapple you as well.
God.
This
Strength,
feels
here
so
we go.
bad.
19, pretty good. Alright, I'll while this is happening, I'm gonna raise my arm up with the rat and like the sacrifice we've chosen. while all this is going in the background.
Is your friend okay there? They don't seem too happy. I've never been offered something as paltry as a mouse. Are you sure you could even call that a companion?
I mean,
One warm
Do you
This is-
question this bond?
he's loved this rat for 4 years, so you know, I'd say it's a companion as much as any of us are. I'd say he's probably been here the longest out of, I think,
This
maybe
rat
even
been in the
Ardbar,
party
right?
longer than some of the other people here.
Yeah, the rat has
Legacy
been
rat.
the rat has been with you longer than any of the sidekicks.
Yeah.
Don't you dare, Ardeus! I will stab you!
Alright, bring it, come on. Let's sacrifice this rat.
Well, all right
get out of
then. It seems to me really that you're sacrificing more than a rat. What you're doing is you're sacrificing your friendship with the big green rat over there.
Don't call her a rat.
She'll forgive us in time.
Don't y'all be rats! That's Lychan! She is family!
Go on quickly before he gets to me. Take this rat.
All right then. The contract is sealed. Just hold that out there real quick.
Okay.
Don't you do it, Ardeus. Don't you do it or else.
So suddenly a creature emerges from the water and swims towards you, wiggling
Oh,
its
shit.
body like an alligator. And it comes up and shoots out a frog-like tongue at the mouse and eats it.
Okay, the deal is done. The
dead
contract
to
is
me.
done. Sorry, it's great. This is the only way.
Yeah.
You will be.
And then
shit.
it sinks back into the water, and you see bubbles moving along the surface over this way. And it moves over to these ghouls and wraps its long tongue around the 4 of them and pulls them into the water.
Oh.
clearing a path for you guys.
Oh, okay.
Ignore that. That's something that I'm going to do soon.
I wonder why.
Fuck me.
I didn't mean to click it so you all could see what I was planning to do, but now you all know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I guess
I'll
so.
ignore it for your sake.
God.
Okay, and then
Just
the,
so I don't get my ass kicked straight away.
the frog demon looks towards you and says, "Alright, that guarantees you passage over and then back."
Okay.
We're supposed to do it in perpetuity, you dumbasses.
I don't
Yeah.
have a lot of spell slots, guys. I might not be able to do what I think I'm
Wasn't that what we agreed on? Unlimited passage back and forth?
If you had given up something of greater value, then maybe.
I think one back and one forth is fine.
Alright, fine.
We just have to thoroughly search that area before leaving.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to get back for some reason.
Okay, in that case, you can just walk over to the other side of the swamp now that those ghouls are out of the way, now that they've been pulled under by that creature. By the way, those of you who looked at the creature, it looked like a strange frog-like aquatic dragon.
Yeah, do I know what that is? Have I ever seen something like that before? Can I Arcana?
You definitely have not seen a creature quite like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
A dragon creature? Was it a dragon?
At most, it resembles a dragon, but it is it appears to be fully aquatic rather than what some water-dwelling dragons like green dragons and black dragons are, which is that they mainly spend their time on land but can swim around. This one seems to mainly belong to the swamp lake here, and it seems to be a thrall to the frog demons.
Holy pukey
Okay.
pukey.
The swamp dragon.
God, I've been playing too much Monster Hunter.
You have not been playing enough Monster Hunter, in my opinion.
There's no
Sorry, I got a 9 and a 5.
Alright, guys. I'm quickly looking through how not to get my ass kicked by Iskra real quick.
Right now, she's gonna like kick all your asses.
I know, that's why I'm trying to think of ways to make the DC more better for us.
You can still appeal to her reason.
Honey, remember when I told you that I had set up, like, actual moral quandaries for this level?
Yeah.
Oh. But you can still appeal to her reason in the fact of like, yeah, where the fuck are we?
Well, we'll get you a new one, Iskra.
We'll get you
Iskra,
Same.
Iskra, we're in a world where we don't know where we are and we don't even know how to get home. Please. Please.
Doesn't mean I still will kick your asses.
Alright. I'm gonna
Okay, please
I'm gonna
punch me.
tumble. I'm gonna try tumbling away.
Okay.
Please punch me. I definitely deserve it.
Iskra's
I'll
running.
punch all y'all, especially that one that's running. Look at the boy run, he's leaving you behind.
We can get out of here.
Eat him!
We have safe
and
passage.
kick
Let's
our asses once we're home, okay?
Yeah, let's just make sure that we're safe, alright? Also, we'll probably tell Iskra that her Lichen is live the minute we pass out of this
Nah,
area.
I think we should
You have
do
to
it
pass
like
back still.
once we pass back. I think we should
think
let her.
Done with these frog demons forever before we tell her that.
Yeah, out of this weird wacky place. But yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna start tumbling away.
Okay, in that case, you guys progress through the swamp unharassed.
I'm gonna try to stay well distanced from Iskra.
I'm just gonna start like.
Oh,
digging,
well,
like,
that's what they
pebbles.
did, Green Mage. They used a proxy rat.
Yeah,
So
except we
it
just
wasn't,
have to-
yeah, it wasn't even
trick
just
Iskra.
it wasn't just a matter of tricking the frog demons. They also had to trick one of their own to make the trick, like,
They tricked
believable.
me.
Yeah, I don't trust in anyone else's performance skills other than my own.
Just, oh no, you're
Yeah,
taking my
oh,
little
yeah.
rat.
My
How
little
dare
rat.
you?
Yeah,
I
because
am ultra despondent and distressed.
we did try to do like we did think of doing other things, but we figured it would be too risky because it would just be performance, and if we did that, then we'd run the risk of not looking legit.
And have to actually fight all this.
Yeah, and having
Yeah,
to
and
fight all of this
I
shit.
think he really liked us betraying Iskra. I think that was like a
Punished
major
Iskra.
selling point.
Yeah, but punished in scrum.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he lost an eye and everything.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, so Iskra's down, fucking punished Iskra.
Iskra in berserker armor.
Down an eye, down a mouse. And then fucking Loishka is here. This really, fucking Loishka's your Miller. Missing a
God.
leg.
Oh no.
Ah shit.
And then Olivier's your Quiet.
Shit. Oh my god,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
with big cow tits.
There's just to be like whipping pebbles at it, like our dais.
Yeah, that's fully justified.
Just. I.
And Wally feels really fucking bad about the entire ordeal too. But he was like, that was legit the most reliable way of doing it.
I think this was the best outcome other than like Iskra's mental state which is
Who knows what her mental state is at this point, honestly. Like,
Forming
even with
permanent
that, like,
trust issues in order to
dark
get past the
water
demon
god.
swamp.
Her mental state is punished, Iskra.
Yep. Okay, in that case,
That's great.
let me drag you over to the other side here.
I mean, I was also all down for fighting them.
That's definitely a thing you could have done.
I was not up for that.
Yeah, with our spell slots.
Yeah, you guys are pretty much out of spell slots and at half HP.
Why didn't we go take a break?
Well,
We did.
We
yeah,
tried.
you can only take a short
yeah.
rest in this place, it seems.
It's too, like, quiet and unsettling. So.
That at any time you take a long rest, enemies show up.
Yup.
The fuck dimension. Super dangerous.
Welcome to the fuck zone.
The bone
Let's do
zone.
The fuck warp again.
Alright, anyway, so you guys descend down over here into a clearing in the forest. Let me just grab the narration for that real quick. Blip.
Oh, we're like here.
Yeah, you are the moon right now. Alright, so you managed to make it out of the accursed swamp, but at what cost? And down the mountain, again into the forest, where life seems more natural and altogether pleasant, actually. What were you saying, Sarah?
Oh, I was gonna say we're the moon. That explains why we're loony.
Ah. The area that you come out into actually seems rather tranquil compared to the strangeness that you had to go through to get here. The clearing in the forest is about the size of the others where you managed to take a rest. But here a peculiar sight greets you. Nestled into one tree in the very middle of the clearing is the skeleton of an equine creature with an ivory horn growing from its skull.
There's a.
Unicorn?
Is this the unicorn we never bothered to deal with?
No,
The unicorn that died.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys dealt with the unicorn. There was a pair of unicorns. One of them got eaten by demons, and the other one you rescued.
Oh.
And then you went back and you were like, okay, now we're gonna make a nice shrine out of this unicorn skeleton. And
Is this the same shrine?
It definitely reminds you very, very heavily of the unicorn skeleton shrine that you made. But the presence of this long past unicorn, familiar to you as it is, seems to be giving off a very, very pleasant aura. All around the creature, there's patches of tiny flowers and soft grass. Seems like
Can we
this
take a
would.
long rest here?
Seems like this would be a good area to take a rest.
Oh, that's what I was about to ask as well.
Yeah.
Or anything about the area description?
Huh?
Oh, did you already finish the
Yeah.
area description? Okay. Yeah.
Take a rest.
All right,
Let's
so
look
yeah,
around
you
as well.
guys finally find an area where you can afford a long rest.
Holy
Seems
Whoa.
that the blessing of the unicorn that you previously saved is forming a protective circle around this zone.
Mm.
Can someone like be a barrier between me and Iskra as we rest?
Um, okay, hold on. So now that we have a place to rest, could we go down and kill all of those fucking demons?
It's up to you.
Ah,
If you want to break the contract.
we could cross the river, and then the contract would be over, and then we could beat the shit out of them. If you guys want to do that.
I
We're
guess we'll
just still
see.
pelting our dais with the rocks.
Back in
I was gonna say, what is your purpose in defeating them? Just that
Yeah,
you're
I
angry?
don't-
Revenge.
Bug demons.
Revenge.
Honestly, I don't think
Yeah,
we've
I
got
was
to waste
gonna
so much
say
time
at
on them.
that point
Fair.
the older people in your party will be like, is it worth risking our lives for revenge?
Okay, maybe.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm out of earshot from Iskra. It was just a rat, so I think this was the best outcome, guys.
Wally kicks him.
I'll mind link you and tell you that yeah, it's not even his rat, so it's all good.
Either way, it wouldn't have been the original rat. So
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's like the thing. You gotta make sure, like.
Besides,
there's-
we
you know,
sacrificed like thousands of, or like not thousands, like a
dozens of
handful
rats.
earlier.
Yax
Like,
just has
we-
them now and then as a snack.
Yeah, but those aren't Lie-Chan.
The price we really paid was trauma.
Yeah. I
How
mean,
many
that's
times has
what-
she gotten traumatized anyways? Because there's the whole like with Dark Water God where like it freaking traumatized her with like some dude from her past.
Don't worry, Iskra, this fuck dimension will be all over soon.
Just be fuck your dimension time.
Alright, so let's take a long rest, fellas.
All right, yeah, recover all your hit points, all your spell slots, and half of your hit dice.
Mhm.
Hit dice. Is it rounding up or down?
I think it rounds up.
Rounds up.
We have 8 total, right?
Yeah, on your
Alright,
main
so I'm-
characters anyway.
I'm cleared up then, baby.
Can we inspect the unicorn itself?
Yeah, what are you trying to find?
I don't know. I guess we can see, like we probably shouldn't, like, take anything like the horn off of it or whatever, because that would be, like, desecrating the place.
Yeah, mate. We don't want to do that.
I don't know. Can we see if it, like, died in the same way as the unicorn that we knew?
You can't tell, it's just a skeleton.
Okay. Can we touch it?
Do you touch it?
Shit, apparently.
Wally, do you touch
Yeah.
it?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
let's,
Should we
let's
touch it?
I
Okay,
could
let's
touch it for science.
I touch it.
Okay,
Yeah, let's touch
you
it
guys have
for
a
science.
unicorn touching party.
I mean, I got the unicorn blessing from before. I think like I should touch it at least.
Yeah, go for it.
So just like try to inspect it the best I can, like gently touch it, to not like really disturb it.
Yeah.
All right. So those of you who do not already have a who was the first one to touch it?
I'll be the first.
Okay. Nothing seems to happen when Iskra touches it.
Wally touches it.
Okay, so Wally, suddenly you feel blessed.
Oh.
And
Sneezes.
you sneeze, bless you. Yeah, suddenly Wally feels a magic aura on himself.
Have we taken
Okay.
rest yet?
Yeah, so all your hit points are back and half your hit dice are back.
So what does bless do?
You're not sure exactly what this blessing does.
Alright,
but
everyone,
you-
touch
Everyone touch Wally now.
the little unicorn.
Nobody else seems to feel the same elation that Wally did touching the unicorn.
Whoa. Elation.
Yeah. He feels euphoric.
You poor.
Oh shit.
But if you remember the effects of the unicorn's domain, you remember that for some reason, healing magic was especially effective there.
Hmm.
Oh, we could try fixing, would Aletha Resto fix, what's it called? Iskra's eye?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Lesser Restoration specifically heals status.
Ah.
Hmm.
It used to do,
Lost Limbs, you need, like a much higher level spell.
I've got Revivify.
Revivify does not heal lost limbs. Revivify specifically cannot, like, revive somebody who's been decapitated.
That's a little bit different.
Revivify it's a time limit of 1 minute. It's not raise. It's basically like a resuscitation.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
you have less restoration. I guess you'd need full restoration.
Yeah,
That is
even greater restoration doesn't restore limbs. I think you need the spell heal to restore limbs.
Ah.
It's okay. She's gonna get a cool bionic eye.
Oh, man.
The true punish Iskra.
I mean, they do have those over in Nova Keremios.
Yeah.
Let's
They have
just go
the-
over to Nova Keremios when we're done and be like, we have brought you a test subject.
It's just an opportunity for an upgrade.
It's the Airset's eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing else in this area?
No, this just seems to be a safe place to rest.
Alright.
Okay.
That's good. We were really hurting there, so I guess
Yeah.
it's pirate time.
Yeah, I'm glad we went there. Fuck. Sorry, Iskra. Alright.
Alright,
well,
so after 8 hours of rest, you return to the swamp. And the frogs are still there.
Yeah.
Yep, you guys are at the north right now, so just pretend this map is flipped.
Alright.
And they're like, oh,
Hey,
hey,
you got-
haha, look who's back.
Yeah.
So whatever
Yep,
it wasn't there
feeling-
didn't kill you.
Pretty rested up. I kept my distance, a safe distance.
True.
I look at them and say, you know what they say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yep. Can't be said about the rat.
I don't know. If I survived being cut in half, I don't know if I'd be stronger.
You'd be dead, though. You didn't survive.
What? You've counteracted the entire premise of my sentence. I don't know what to do.
Want you all dead? Maybe not dead. Just
But before we leave, you got any cool things I could use to call you with, like if I want to do another cheeky contract?
I will drown you in the water right now.
Fuck that.
Just-
Oh yeah, sure. Here, I got something for you. He throws
No
you a
business
little.
cards.
He throws you a little sack.
Oh, okay.
Wally slaps it out of the air and into the water. Stop.
You
no,
fucking
I'm gonna
stuff
grab
it.
it while we can get it.
Ardeus is a little taller than Wally.
And
Yeah.
I also...
Iskra's gonna join in with Wally for this.
Wait,
Like
I'll
not
tumble.
even like if she,
Get him
I'll
the
tumble.
balls.
I'll jump into the water and grab it.
Okay.
not even if like she was mad at him, she would join in on this for sure.
Notably, Ardeus is also quite a bit taller than Iskra.
It's okay. We trip him
And-
and
And my jump
Perfect way to
skills
punch
are
him in the
also...
crotch, though.
we trip him and we eat his heart.
Ballet
Oh,
style.
oh no.
He eat his heart. He says, "Oh, I love
all of you right now. Slap.
family, don't you?"
Yeah, whatever, guy.
Alright, let's see what's inside this cool bag.
Okay, it's a tiny mouse skeleton.
I told you
Okay.
so. I said that like
Well-
5 minutes ago. I'm like, the bag of mouse bones, isn't it?
Okay, I'll pocket it. Okay. You don't want to look at it, Iskra. Let's go, guys.
Telling me that makes me know what it is. I can assume.
fucking awful. You don't want to look. Let's go.
Don't worry, guys. We'll let him. We'll let Esker know when we get out of here. It's all good.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think we need to go back to that place of rest anyway, unless we get another rat and do the same thing. But I don't know how many times they would fall for that if a second time does work.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Wiz the Lizhemoth is just looking at you with the same face the whole time, not entirely sure what's happening.
Oh my God.
Betrayal. Anger and betrayal is happening.
It's okay,
Okay.
the minute we get to the other side.
So you guys...
we get out of. Maybe once we're at the lake. Yeah, once we're at the lake.
Whoa.
Alright, you
Where's
guys
this?
move back over to the other side, which is loading now. It's a big map, so it's doing hella load.
I see it.
Okay.
Yep, it's loaded for me as well.
Hold on.
There we
Small pause. We need to look at Iskra real quick.
Yeah?
Iskra? Now that we're
What?
no
You
longer
didn't?
around the demons, Lichen is okay.
You've been pranked. This has been an epic prank.
Shut up.
Right.
By the fucking crunch.
Yeah,
I blow my horn up.
Open the, what is it? Fucking...
The stasis.
Yeah, the stasis pod.
Open the pod.
Be like, surprise! One mouse.
Yep.
Here, look, it's Lai-chan, you say, lying to her face.
Again.
What?
Because it's not
It
the
is like-
original.
The original died like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
it was a bait and switch, so, you know. Yeah.
You told me?
I mean,
Well, we had to make it.
we had to
realistic,
make
right?
it believable, or else this guy wouldn't frickin' take, like, you know, let us just pass with just a mouse.
Eyes twitching.
And to be fair, it did save our asses.
Only
did-
eye twitching. Is she blinking or is she twitching?
Got a good rest out of
In
that.
the long run, in the long run, it saved you too. So
Punch Wally in the arm. Hit Cardeus in the shins
Oh.
twice.
hey
Ah,
man,
I'll take it.
I know it was really scummy, but it was at the very least a step up from actually taking the real one.
She should be stewing. Oh, what did I do?
You know, reasonable. Please be mad at me.
All of you.
Oh man. I think this was the best outcome, guys.
Well, again, definitely better than giving up 10,000 gold or sacrificing, you know, somebody who has stats.
Yeah.
She doesn't be like. Just.
You're gonna you're gonna look back on it. Some of you fondly, like Ardeus is gonna pat you on the back and be like, "Remember when you thought we sacrificed your mouse?"
It's gonna happen every time we drink.
Wally is never gonna fucking mention it again. He's just never gonna fucking do it. He's like, I'm never doing this again. This was a one-off thing, and that felt dutty as hell.
I like how that's
better
the one
feel
that breaks
dutty.
you is sacrificing fucking Light-chan number 4.
No, that's 5. That's 5.
Yeah,
You know, like
4 is alive.
yeah.
in
So after this one
character.
dies, it's gonna be 5. Okay, six.
Just in character. So all that we saw a dead skeletal unicorn.
Gotta
Funny how
sleep.
I'm still the pure one in the actual living unicorn and whatever the hell normal world that we are. I see why that unicorn saw me as the good one still. I see why now. You remember that, Wally, and all of y'all.
I don't know. I got something out of that last unicorn skeleton that we just saw. So
Can you? Do you have
Kidney stone.
detect magic? You have that, right? Could you? Are you able to tell what it is with detect magic, or that identify?
yeah, am I able to do detect magic on myself, or is
Yeah.
it
You just look at your hands.
okay? Ritual it.
Yeah, it's... Oh my god, why is the word escaping me right now? It's abjuration magic.
Oh,
Oh.
hmm. So protective spells and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, augers.
Alright, so just place yourselves in the bottom left-hand corner there.
Left hand.
Yeah, bottom left hand.
Hey, Iskra.
Mhm.
Let me know if there's anything I can do in any way
Oh,
to
that's
make up
wrong.
for all of that.
Oh, it's the piss waterfall, but in HD.
Yeah, HD piss
It's
waterfall.
OJ.
Oh,
OJ.
God.
It's not lemonade.
Pain. So,
It's like Sunny D.
Yeah.
and rum.
Which has
I'm
no
gonna place
D in it.
myself like
It's such a
Sunny D.
off
misnomer.
from Iskra. There we
Sunny
go.
D absolutely has some questionable shit in it.
It
Yeah.
has no vitamin D. So I don't know why they called it vitamin D. I mean Sunny D.
Oh.
Maybe it has penis in it.
Sunny C didn't make sense. I don't know.
Oh, God, that was painful. I had like 3 random hiccups in a row, so was it really random then?
Well, they got progressively less random.
Oh.
Something is giving you hiccups.
Shit.
You have been cursed.
I had alcohol and water, and I have I don't know, weird way of breathing, and my diaphragm's still fucked up from when I got sick.
It's okay. Sometimes I get the hiccups just from standing up.
Also, Christine, make sure to put Dolly Wally in.
Dolly? Oh, man. I don't remember what he was supposed to. We're just gonna use Beefus Wallum.
Okay.
Just well, I mean, Dollywall was just like flipped Wally and
Yeah,
Sepia or something,
he was just
right?
flipped Wally. Well, we didn't even have the sepia yet.
No,
Yeah,
okay, there you go.
was I able to? Can I use mending to mend him?
Yeah, there was a thing that I had to. I sent you like a little update on that. Yeah,
No,
I think I did.
I don't remember.
Let me just search our DMs for mending.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh.
it heals 2d6. Requires a handful of quality mud.
Okay, excellent.
And you can have little mud pots that have a certain number of quality mud units. Just keep in mind that mending takes a minute.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine that we probably did that when we rested.
Yeah, when you take a long rest, you don't even need to use mending. You can just do it
so
with
he's
the mud.
full?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's back to full HP then.
Yeah. You
Okay.
you basically just stir around the mud that he has on him already.
We just massage it.
Yep. Back into shape.
If you were to mend and just add on to it, would it just change the shape of it?
No, it just absorbs into the mass of mud.
Oh, boo. Eh.
Okay, so
Yeah, Peloishka. Yeah, he's fine.
look at these dudes over here.
Oh shit, these guys are cool.
Yeah, there's some bone skeleton pirates sailing the reverse rivers. Somebody's like really fuzzing on their mic.
Hmm?
I'm hearing it too.
Me?
Maybe. Not sure. It's not playing right now. I'll just keep an eye on Discord.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, as I mentioned before, this seems to be some kind of bandit fortress. Unfortunately, this seems like your only reliable way up the mountain is using these waterfalls.
Well,
Is the skeletal helmet that I sent to you like a while back, is that complete already? Skeletal helmet part for Ardeus?
You know, I don't even remember.
Like second latest picture in the DMs.
I guess at any point did you go and craft it somewhere?
Yeah. Oh, this is back in November. Yeah, I probably have it. Level 7.
Yeah, if that's
It's
probably something that you did between adventures.
okay. I just want to look like a skeleton. It's only visual things.
You gotta write things for a tattoo because I have a good an idea.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I gotta put Wiz the Lizhemoth on the map with you guys.
I have a suggestion.
Yeah?
We take over the ships. On the right there.
And then sail them up the waterfall?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how crazy you sound right now?
Skeletal diplomacy.
Fucking on and tell me that's not exactly what you thought we would do.
No, I know. I know, it was sarcasm.
Yeah, I'm just a crazy man. That's me.
I can't get his size right. There we go.
It's a crazy little guy. Just
Just a little bonkers boy.
Just a little bonkers boy.
Yeah.
Eh.
So yeah, here
Bonkers
you are
boy.
hiding among the trees. As these guys go about sailing, they go about a cursailin'.
Brandon, what's the name of the stream?
Huh?
What's the name of this stream?
The swamp.
The swamp? Ah.
That's
I've been emotional damage.
No, I will never make my stream title a meme.
I'm gonna call it a meme now. A-M-E-M-E.
A stream that we go upstream.
What's that song by Gwen Stefani? A-M-E-M-E-M-E.
Stefani?
Huh?
Your shit is pretty memes.
It's pretty memes.
Anyway.
A-M-E-M-E.
Oh, if we rested full 8 hours, I should have full charge of my laser rifle then too, right?
Yeah.
Or battery cells.
You were able to recharge those on a short rest.
Yeah, so
Just,
mine
yeah,
should
roll
be
the...
full.
Yeah.
Aims it
Yeah.
back at Ardeus' head.
Oh no. Come on, man, your rat's alive.
You're saving it anyways. Just smacks him with like the butt of the gun.
Okay, so how are you guys approaching this?
Skeletal diplomacy? I mean,
Skeletal
if they start
diplomacy.
if they start attacking, we could prepare actions to attack first.
Why don't we do something to try and draw them to shore?
What if we offer them another skeleton? Ardeus, want to offer your skeleton to them?
I'm dressed up as a skeleton right now.
No,
Yeah,
but offer
before
your
we
actual
were-
skeleton.
Before we were dressed as frog, now we're dressed as skeleton.
Okay, we need to get skeletal armor for my
Yeah.
boys.
So we could probably come a little closer, like over here, so that like when they start turning the corner around here, we can then jump on them. Pull them in, perhaps. Do we have like grappling hooks that we could potentially use to pull the boats over? Yeah.
How many of you have mage hand?
I mean,
Uh,
more so
because-
for the boats to end up pulling you into the water.
Yeah, that's true.
let's try to get them to land real quick. See if they'd fall for that. All right.
Cause like
Do we have any big cloth I could use?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, that's gonna be my cape. Aardbard's gonna hide underneath it behind me.
things I'm thinking of is like
Oh,
if we take out the skeletons.
Keep note that their boats are actually like armed. Like the rowboats
Oh?
don't have anything on them, but the bigger boat seems to have cannons on it.
Oh.
That's a chance I'm willing to take.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Keep
they,
it
they
so
seem
fancy.
to they seem to just be swivel cannons. They're not like full ship cannons. They're just the swivel cannons that like you guys have on your wagon.
So like only one side.
No, it's on. They have one on both sides.
Well, I mean, like it only has like a certain degree of movement.
Yeah, it's
certain range of
it's 180 degrees.
movement.
I was wondering if we could probably use one of our little sticky thingers to bind them. Bind the skeleton.
Tangler grenade.
Tangler, yeah, there we go. Tangler grenade.
Yeah, I got a lot of them for some reason.
Yeah, because they're useful, so we could probably Tangler grenade at least the ones on the big boat.
Yeah. I
And
don't.
then the small
Is there
boat
some on the
laser.
small boats as well?
Somewhat.
No, there's no cannons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the small boats are just skeletons, just a couple of skeletons. The big boat seems to be 3 skeletons and a skeletal captain.
We should prepare action to Tangler grenade then, if they start turning their cannons towards us. I will, though.
I was
Initiate.
gonna say is like it'd be way too complicated to do, but like if we kill one, you just tie like up the bone so it still forms up like enough of like a human skeleton, and use Mage Hand to like make it sort of move around and look like it's active.
Like a
Mage
puppet.
Hand
Yeah.
can manipulate one object at a time.
You just want to manipulate the skull, and you have like someone invisible holding the rest of the other skeleton. I don't know.
Just have the fucking invisible person doing it all then.
It's too much work then. It's less work.
What we could do is we could probably put like a cloth around us so we can have little capes on, and then just the face
Oh,
would show.
oh yeah.
And then we
Just
just
have-
we just muppet it. Yeah.
I'm surprised nobody's
Yeah.
like played a wizard that's like a Muppet.
What? What?
Just
What?
perpetually invisible
What?
and like just has.
It's just a
Oh, I was gonna say there's a 3.5 thing where you do that, where you enter a subplane, and then you just have your fucking simulacrum doing everything for you.
okay.
Skeletor here, and I'm about to cast some spells.
Thing.
What was that?
I said, is this an actual thing or is this giant in the playground shenanigans?
I think it's pretty vanilla because it's just like you can have your own fucking plane. It's some like 8th level shit, but like 8th level spells shit, but yeah, no, that's supposed to be like a standard wizard thing, is never put yourself in danger again. Live in your subplane in the fucking astral realms and just have your simulacrum doing all of your worldly tasks for you.
I wish I
Yeah.
could do that for real.
Yeah, me too.
But then you'd never taste breakfast ever again.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I just have breakfast for lunch.
You wouldn't be able to taste it. Your simulacrum would be taking all of the good sensations.
It's not how it's supposed to work.
Alright. Time to initiate skeletal diplomacy, guys.
I'm actually gonna be right back real quick. I just gotta use the washroom.
Okay, I'll grab some water.
I'm gonna think of my weird, wacky dialogue.
And I shall
Oh,
also
okay.
be RP.
Shit, it's me alone. Is it me alone?
Where?
Oh, okay. I thought I had to make my own dialogue.
Where? I can't think of anything to say right now.
Yeah, same here. Oh boy.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey.
Wait. So, what's going on?
Song stuck in my head.
Thinking of
What's stuck in your head?
Lyrics. A Chili Peppers song.
Which one?
I don't remember.
Do you remember how it goes in the slightest?
Where I go, I just don't know. I gotta take it slow. When I found my peace of mind, gonna have just some of my good time. I don't know, I want to look up the lyrics,
Okay.
but I can't remember the name of the song.
I think I might as well do Disguise Self. I remembered that I have a lot of spell slots again now.
You're gonna try to disguise self to look like a skeleton?
Like a skeletal, yeah. A cool skeletal.
Oh, Soul to Squeeze.
Ah.
Yeah, okay.
Not as cool as like the Pirate Lord, but just like a level cooler lower.
Skelalord -1.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a lackey of him, kind of like a higher up lackey.
Wonderful.
Skella Lieutenant, that's what I am.
Oh yeah, the Skella Lieutenant. It's hard to say. I was gonna say, disguise self doesn't explicitly let you disguise as a non-humanoid, but I'll say that the combination of that plus your costume kit and whatnot can make you look convincing as a skeleton from a distance.
Alright, that's cool. That's all I needed. So I'm gonna be wearing my clothes over everything as well, anyway. It's only really my hands and my face I gotta worry about. I could use some paints to make my face look like there's no space. Like it's part of the cloth behind it.
Yeah. Just a very theatrical skeleton.
Do my
Like,
Skeletor voice.
the lyrics is they're literally gibberish.
Oh.
It's just one of his songs where he's got some literal gibberish lyrics in the middle of it. Okay.
Do you think Anthony Kiedis actually knows English? Or is he just pretending?
Yes.
We all just believe him? He's just a very convincing actor who doesn't know what he's saying.
I think it's like the one thing he actually does understand.
Oh, he doesn't
It-
understand
it just-
anything
it-
else.
Did so many fucking drugs between the ages of like 12 and 50 that rhyming is the only thing he remembers.
Did I hear drugs?
The rhyming literally doesn't stop in his brain.
And
What's
I-
going on?
like I've thought about that. And I've come to the conclusion that yeah, he actually does, surprisingly.
Christine's still BRB, yeah?
Yeah.
I think she got attacked by Smokey on the way to the bathroom.
Oh, Smokey probably went into the bathroom with her.
And then attacked her in there.
No, he just stares at her judgmentally.
Kind of like a cat, to be honest.
He always has this like side eye look where you can like just see the whites of his eyes.
Let's be real. Smokey's like very similar to a cat in the way he acts.
Don't say that to Christine, she'll kill you for real.
Christine
Yes!
survive
Speedrun, let's go.
What would Christine ever do if she came to my house?
Be terrified.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, cats just act very aggressively towards her for some reason, just like they act very sweetly towards me.
I can't see Nyx acting aggressive towards anyone.
It's just that Christine probably puts off such a nervous energy that it, like, infects the room.
I think she should meet Nyx. Literally the most chill cat ever. Except when it comes to other cats. Maybe that's it. She just has cat vibes and cats think she's another cat.
Oh.
Cats don't like cats, so cats can fight cats.
She'd hate that.
I mean, it's the one thing that sets cats off the most is other cats.
And cucumbers.
That's because the cucumbers are taking them by surprise.
They just got slices of cheese being thrown at them.
There's only one time in my life I think I've been surprised by a cucumber.
Oh yeah?
It was Kermit showing me his cucumber.
Oh no.
It's just
Kermit,
a video
no.
of Kermit being like, "Hey, I got something for you." He pulls out a cucumber. I was surprised.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
Hello.
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 Okay, so how do you hail to the skeletons?
Well, let's
I have my
should we
I have my
creep
cool
closer a little
kid.
bit? Or,
Or
Yeah.
do you simply wait for them to approach and stand on the banks?
Yeah, let's stand on the banks right here. Guys hide behind like a couple trees around me, I guess.
yeah, let's creep a little closer, maybe. Oop. Sorry, I have a lot of fucking people here. Here.
What the hell? Hide behind you. I'm like 7 feet tall.
Well,
Hide behind a really big tree.
Yeah, Wiz the Lizhemoth can hide behind a tree, and then you can hide behind Wiz the Lizhemoth.
Okay. With hiding behind like a sapling, being like they can see me.
I think you're playing like a cool string instrument while I waited for them right over here, but I only know horn instruments, or wind instruments, I mean. And I don't know if skeletons could blow.
They don't have lungs.
Your ass.
Which is weird because the fucking skeletal trumpeter.
Oh shit, right, fuck. Okay. I'll just play on my weird trumpet then here.
Your trumpet that sounds like the screams of the damned.
No, not
Or
my
okay.
super- just my regular cool trumpet. that has like 3 notes.
You could probably only make one note with it because you're supposed to not have lips, so just like press it to your teeth.
Oh yeah, it's dude.
What is that infernal racket?
Ah shit. Oh shit, I forgot to get my boys ready as well. You could be right here. With my donkey.
Move up. Okay. Take her own tree.
We're just lined up. That's great.
Lush will probably be with Yak still. Yeah.
Okay.
And we're missing a dwarf. That's Tim. I've got him.
You're very quiet right now.
Yeah, we were missing Ulbrich, right?
You know what? I think I'll have Aardbar as well. Like, he's tied to a rope, his neck is tied to a rope, and I'm holding it.
What?
Okay. Making okay. All right. So
I think you know what I'm going for.
yeah, they're just sailing along, and they get to about here before they hail over to you, and
Right.
one of them. Do you want to pipe up?
Waving.
Okay,
I'll
so you
start waving
start
at them, yeah.
waving. And one of them goes, "Who dares sully the waters of the Blowfish Brigade?" And one of the skeletons elbows that skeleton and goes, "We're not the Blowfish Brigade, we're the Piranha Pirates." And the other skeleton smacks him and spins his head 360 and goes, "No, we be the Blowfish Brigade."
Oh, fuck.
It do look to be a land-lubbing bone man and an air-breathing landlubber too?
No, I am a skeletal vagabond wandering the lands.
Holy shit.
I'm wondering what this area is. What this fucking epic area is. This fucking epic.
They look at each other
Upside down
and they're
waterfall.
like, "Wait, there's other skeletons out there? I thought you had to make them. Who made you?"
No, they're really easy to make. You just have to find one of these fleshy ones. And then, you know.
Yeah, that's how we make
When-
ours. That's why we're the Piranha Pirates. Smack. Blowfish
When
Brigade.
you love another skeleton and... oh, never mind. So where are you all headed?
Go, these waters be ours. Get ye hence, fat one, lest we make chum out of your soft, fleshy, chubby body. Unless that's what you want.
That's definitely what I will do soon.
Oh yeah, okay. So you're making a nice thick skeleton out of that one, huh?
Yep.
I think he got his leash on too tight. His head is swelling up.
Holy shit.
Well, I'm trying to extend his neck bone a bit, so you know.
Is that how that works?
Yeah. I'm trying to make a new kind of skeleton. You can see his body's kind of weird. I might start to cry.
Unbreakable.
Well, that's pretty cool, actually. Hey, you know what? Why don't you come aboard and we can all get skinning that boy together?
Sounds like a plan.
Iskra cast Fireball Wizard Days on there.
When did Iskra get Fireball?
She didn't, but she really wants it right now.
Just imagining it right now.
So one of the boats comes close.
Just chuck a fucking the sticky stuff.
And yeah, lands right there and says, "Hey, come on, let's go." What are the rest of you doing?
I'm waiting for like a signal or something to like shoot our day.
I don't know. I'm like looking at you guys. I'm shrugging. I don't know what to do. I haven't thought this far.
I haven't thought this far ahead.
Okay, so we wanted to bind them all, yeah?
Maybe we wait till the other ones are a bit closer.
Yeah, okay.
Arceus has a sticky bomb on him from like Yaks.
I
The
did not
two
grab
skeletons place.
Wizard goes up your skirt and has a bomb.
He has a bomb?
There's a bomb in his skirt.
What do you mean he has a bomb?
One of the sticky ones.
Oh, okay,
Tang-
the Tangler grenade. I was like, wait, why did you give him a bomb? Or you could have just explode everybody. Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking hell. But yeah, they say, "Here, let's get the fat boy to row."
Yep. That sounds like a plan. Here you go.
Arbor's sitting there fucking crying and rowing. Fuck. I'm so sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna... wait, my mind link. I keep forgetting how far my range of my mind link is. Let's mind link to the fellas over here and let them know. I'm probably gonna try sticking on their good side. Once this gets closer, maybe sticky bomb him. I'll have Rolf try to do that.
Yeah.
While I'm with these guys. So I have better positioning to do with some weird wacky shit.
Yeah.
But I'll see what I can do.
Like, it's just like, what's the plan? Her day's turned around trucks.
I didn't think I'd get this far. Alright, so I guess they kick off and are like, yeah, why don't we go up the cliffs to our sweet fucking base?
Yeah, shit. Fuck yeah. Alright, guys. I keep like nudging my head towards the bigger ship.
Yeah, like you strike the bigger ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the plan. We have tangler grenades right here, so we're fine. You also have one with you just in case.
Yep, just in case.
Uh, Wizard is the one
Okay.
holding it, so he, if
So
anything, he can just
the
go in.
procession of ships starts moving this way.
Okay.
What's the range of these sticky bombs? Are
Tangler grenade.
Rolf probably gonna go for it.
Oh hey, Reikushi, how's it going?
Hi.
Hey, Ray.
Nice to see you.
Right. But the Tangler grenade can be thrown up to 60 feet, and it's like a 10-foot radius.
Alright. Oh, that should get all of them if we do get a good hit.
Foot radius.
Yeah, so it can hit the 4 of them, no problem.
Okay. Hmm. I guess should Wizard go there himself and just plant Tangler grenade and fuck off?
And Rolf has proficiency with that, right? Because improvised weapon.
Oh, it's not it's
Oh, not improvised.
you know,
no.
it's a dexterity check, so he doesn't have to roll
Okay.
anything for it.
Oh, okay. Oh, so he just tosses it. Then they'll make the dexterity
Yeah.
check. Okay.
So Rolf is just gonna like peek out and throw it at those guys.
Yeah. Ardace is gonna try his hardest not to look towards them and look straight ahead. And the moment that happens, he's gonna be very surprised.
Okay.
I can also
My
like
God.
use my shepherd sling. It's less
So,
flashy than a light ray,
60
that's for
feet.
sure.
So once they get, or he'll move up. Toss it right around here. Yeah. So he'll move up. Toss it. Clear view of everyone. He'll toss it.
Okay. So is that
Right
happening
there.
now?
Yep.
All right. A dwarf pops out from behind a tree and tosses a strange bundle towards the boat. It shatters and explodes with the sticky froth, the spiderweb-like substance that it creates, all over those 4 skeletons, and they need to make some dexterity saves. All right, so that's well. Let me actually get their stats.
Does it make noise? Like, well,
It doesn't make
No,
like an
pop.
explosion. It's more like a. Imagine like the sound of an umbrella opening.
oh, okay. So Ardace is probably not gonna think of anything of it. Just keep looking forward, like he didn't hear it. Unless they start making noise, then he'll look back.
You react to the skeletons reacting.
Yeah.
Where the hell are you guys' stats? Ah, there they are. Okay, so they got. So that's a pass for sure. Oh my god, 3 of them passed. Yeah, it's a DC 15, so only one of the skeletons ends up being gooped.
How about the cannons themselves, or do they not get cut?
Well, the Tangler grenade just restrains you.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it didn't. You would have to like put the Tangler grenade inside the barrel of a cannon to gum it up. Like, what would work is if you put it in there like a cannonball and then fire the cannon.
Ah, all right. Where's the Liz? I hope you're thinking what I'm thinking.
What are we thinking?
Maybe dropping it inside the little, what's it called?
Cannon? The swivel cannon?
Get in the cannon. Yeah, inside the
Oh
cannon.
shit. Okay. Dropping. Okay.
Just grabbing the Tangler grenade and stuffing it in there.
Yeah.
So it can shoot them or what?
No, so that the Tangler grenade explodes inside the cannon and gums it up.
Oh, but what couldn't we use them?
I mean, yeah, you could use the cannons if you wanted to steal the cannons.
We need alcohol to like remove. the
Yeah, and you
stickiness
guys
anyway.
have plenty of alcohol. But yeah, alcohol gets rid of the Tangler grenade.
Okay, sounds good. Should Wizard do that now? Wait, when's his turn?
Now that combat has been initiated, we're gonna all roll initiative.
Okay.
I'm gonna have him hide back. Can he do that?
Yeah,
during
he can.
this,
He
or-
can take
okay.
two. He can take 2 steps, throw the Tangler grenade, and then take 2 steps back. But
Okay.
they probably noticed him. He is rather wide and alarming,
did they make
and
any?
also riding a donkey.
noises?
What? What was that?
Did they say anything about it? Because I would.
Well, yeah. There's surprised sounds as soon as it. I say it's like the sound of an umbrella opening, but it's like a loud umbrella.
Okay, so I'll turn back and go like, "What the heck? You fucking dwarf!"
And they go, what's going on? We're under attack.
Shit, they must have followed me. Tried to get this fleshy.
You
thing back inside.
explain yourself. Is it the fleshy one's friends?
It might be. I mean, I took him while he was sleeping.
You didn't even bother. You didn't even bother cutting their throats or nothing.
There were like 20 of them.
I changed my mind. You're like the worst pirate.
I'm not even a pirate. I'm a vagabond. It's the first thing I said.
What's the difference?
Land?
Vagabond.
Bandits, pirates, vagabonds, blackguards, never-do-wells.
Well, I did capture one of them, so you gotta give me a little bit of credit there.
Now your problem is our problem.
I'm sorry. But hey, I'm a pretty
Listen,
cool
dude.
dude.
Damn it, ye
Listen,
dwarf!
sorry.
Get ye hence, lest we make chum out of your soft, fleshy, chubby bodies! I mean body! And the other skeleton smacks him and says, You already used that line!
Okay, let's go then. Let's go time, fellas. Oh,
Okay, so yeah,
right,
everybody roll
initiative.
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 Oh, 6. Fine, I could go last. You do tricky things.
Oh, nice.
I
No
have
initiatives.
advantage on that.
Excellent.
What was that, sir?
I said, oh, I have advantage on that.
Yes.
Yes. You just
Okay.
have bad luck.
So what do we have? 6 for Ardeus?
Yep.
And then Iskra's got 11.
Yes.
Wally's at an 8. And Yax is at a 15. Well, the bad news
Relatively
is
low.
all the skeletons rolled higher.
Excellent.
But yeah, the skeletal captain points at his at the direction where he saw the dwarf and says, "Lay down, suppressing fire!"
Shit.
And one of the skeletons aims towards the tree and blasts the cannon, and takes a chunk out of the tree. And he points around at the rest of the skeletons and says, "All right, ye bag of bones! Up! Up, I say, towards the base!"
Wait, I thought you guys were pirates. I was the vagabond.
Oh. That one really tickles me humorous.
Okay, so I guess we're the piranha vagabonds now.
The piranha... No, it's the blowfish!
Oh, the blowfish vagabonds.
Why would it be blowfish? Blowfish don't strip the skins off of things. It's gotta be piranhas, because we make more skeletons. No, it's blowfish. They're cooler. How are they cooler?
They are pretty fucking cool.
Piranha guy.
What was that, Sarah?
I said, I'm with Piranha guy.
Have you ever seen a blowfish eat a centipede? It's crazy.
They're all spiky and shit too. Like you don't want to fuck with a
Exactly. Blowfish is the fiercest creature, most dangerous to life anywhere. If you try to eat one, you die. If it eats you, you die.
But they're so small, they can't.
They have really fucking epic bones as well.
They have epic bones. Also, Blowfish Brigade is alliteration, and I really like that. The other skeleton smacks him. So is Piranha Pirates!
Apparently, vagabond butterfly fish is like a thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is
You
this
just
because you
look
were
up
at...
vagabond
I was
fish?
gonna say, is this because you're at the aquarium the other day?
No, I was looking up fish names that start with a V, and
Oh.
one of them was literally vagabond butterfly fish.
Oh, we're the vagabond butterfly fish vagabonds!
Oh shit.
Yeah, there's also vagrant moray.
We're the vagrant moray vagabonds!
That's an eel.
Yeah. Yeah, but like eels are fish.
Kind of?
Yeah,
Sort of.
they are. Yeah, they are fish. Because they're vertebrates. They're not
Skeleton
lizards.
Sharks.
They're just long shaped.
They're
Oh,
not
okay.
amphibious.
Sharks are fish.
Yeah, sharks are also fish. You know what else is fish?
Their
Capybaras.
Oh, true.
I was gonna say puffins.
Oh, yeah, puffins and capybaras.
Yeah, here, let me send the fish.
Oh, right.
There's a little
I,
vagrant.
wow, yeah, that's a little...
Cool fucking mohawk. Why did I
Yeah.
say mustache?
Mustache.
Mustache. You mustache fish.
Yeah, he's got a cool fucking mohawk
I
there.
watched that enthusiastic Japanese man filleting that entire 150-pound fish.
Yeah. How'd you like that?
It made me very hungry for fish.
Yeah.
Man.
I really want sushi, but I can't have it.
Yeah. Sorry.
I mean, I can have the fish part.
Yeah.
I like how he's just like scrapes out the literal innards of the fish and is like, I need some soy sauce.
Yeah.
Throws some soy sauce onto the spoon with the fish and just eats it.
Yeah, because it's like this big ass fucking fish. It's like a sunfish looking thing almost. And like he basically fillets the thing, but it's still like got like these really big fucking ribs, and when you kind of go over like cutting it out, the knife is flat, right? So you miss the parts in between the reaches. And so the guy literally just looks at the thing and is just like, yeah, I'm gonna need a fucking spoon and some soy sauce. I'm like, this guy.
Yeah, so
Also, man is just like, you know what's fucking tasty? Eyeballs. And then fucking scoops out like this massive fucking eyeball and is like, cool, let's stew it now.
Yeah, he's gonna make eyeball soup.
Yeah. And just fucking eats it.
I've never had eyeballs.
I don't feel like I want an eyeball. It feels like a very gooey, gelatinous texture that akin to eye whites. Or like, not eye whites, fucking egg whites. is what
Okay, I was gonna
meant to
say, what the fuck is what the fuck do you mean you've eaten eye whites but not eyeballs?
No. What I meant to say was egg whites. It feels like weird, like that. Where like eggs kind of have like a structure to them, and
Protein
so
structure.
I don't know how much I want to eat that. It sounds like an awful texture.
Hey, who knows? It might be tasty.
I mean, I can handle the taste, I'm sure, but
It might be
don't
like
think
having
that I would.
having a spoonful of pudding.
But I don't think I can live with like salty pudding either.
Oh,
Nothing
Yeah.
disgusts me more in this life than meat pudding.
Yeah,
well,
Including fucking pate.
I actually don't mind pate.
Pate's not horrible, but
It's meaty enough in texture.
Ugh. I've tried so many times. Every time someone's like, "Hey, you should try this pate, it's delicious," I try it and I gag.
I have very, very adventurous tastes, and I'm not particularly picky about things.
I always give a try to a couple things, but like, there's a few things I draw the line on where I will not try it whatsoever.
For example, buffalo testicles.
Yeah, I wouldn't try those either.
For me, it's just texture. If it doesn't look like good, the texture's good, I wouldn't eat it.
That
Yeah.
is a huge part of it for sure. Like, I won't try cow tongue. I won't try
Oh, I
Cow tongue's pretty
fucking
good.
yeah, I fucking love cow tongue.
I don't like cow tongue.
Just I've
Same
seen
now.
so much, and I look at it, it's like, but it's like it's tasting me from the grave.
French kissing cow.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's like, listen, it's just like our fish-shaped ice cream cones,
Oh.
where you
Yeah,
eat the ice cream and then you just give the fish a little bit of a lick on the face.
Yeah, you just go in and like tongue and mouth.
And just.
Yeah, the fish moans a little.
Ugh.
That one meme, the one pufferfish meme, where it's like,
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
I have a sound effect for that on the fucking.
oh shit.
I never heard it.
I mean,
Not on your stream.
most of my sound effects are obscure, so you have to
Yeah.
like be around when they first showed up to even know the command.
I guess that's true because your sound effects are like usually command based instead of like bits or redeems.
Yeah, no, it is always, it's just command based because it's an adventure. You're supposed to kind of discover them organically by seeing regulars use them.
Honk and meep and
Yeah, those honk and meep are like your two standard ones. They're the evergreen ones, and then you got like your advanced ones, like your ooh, your I guess your gnome is pretty evergreen actually.
You got Pepsi
You
Man.
got Pepsi Man was the original one. That was the first one we ever added.
That's usually what I go for.
Anyway,
Dismay.
so after the skeleton initiative, so they're just planning on sailing up the river there. But yeah, they're in combat mode now. So we're gonna go to Yax.
Yeah, I'm awake.
It's your turn. We might have to end as soon as you go to bed though, because I'm actually flagging myself.
Yeah. How about we just go to bed now?
Or before combat, maybe.
We've only
I have to
been
remember-
yeah, I was gonna say we've only been up 3 hours.
Oh,
It's been a bit of a short session, but I've been fucking exhausted this week.
Hey, don't push
Yeah,
yourself,
we could call it a day here. That's just fine. Next week I might even be super awake.
I'm not gonna be here next week because next week is Anime North.
The 16th?
Pardon?
Yeah.
The 16th? Oh, it's Anime North, really?
Yeah, 15 to 17.
Oh
So it's
shit.
a weird time this year.
Sooner than I thought it was.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been earlier
later.
still. Yeah.
Usually it happens in the end of May.
Yeah, I know. It's just I'm used to conventions happening at the end of the month rather than the
Yeah.
middle.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so I figured they would have moved it to the end. But I've got Megan's wedding on the 23rd.
Nice.
And then I guess we're fine for the 30th. My god, we're taking so many days off.
Hell.
It'd just be like that sometimes, I guess.
Yep.
Events happen, life, shenanigans, blasphemy, stealing mice from people.
Yeah, I guess that's a thing that can happen. Yeah, anyway.
This was a great session though, fuck.
Yes. Even though we didn't really do a lot of combat, this was just another talkie session.
A talkie session with
We
a lot
had
of, like,
we had all of our combat last session versus the witches and the mosquitoes.
Yeah.
it balances out that way.
Yeah, and then I mean next session is going to be pure combat. It's going to be fucking pirate battles up this fucking waterfall mess. It's going to be great. You guys are going to steal boats. You're going to have boat battles.
Trying to do a mutiny. That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Trying to get some pirates to join the vagabond blowfish.
The vagabond blowfish.
The vagabonds.
Buddies.
Yeah, vagabond blowfish buddies.
Wonderful.
Gonna be my. We're gonna be like. Okay, I'll think about the
Yeah.
mutiny. Well,
Okay. In that case, thank you all very much for watching. This has been a slightly short return to D&D stream, but you can look forward to some more on... My god, I guess the 30th, if everybody's going to be at Anime North on the 16th. And I'm going to be doing wedding things on the 23rd. I'll let you guys know how late that goes. So, like,
Okay.
I'll
You
let...
don't leave early on our behalf.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know when the wedding is gonna be from and until.
Oh.
Typically, they go pretty late.
Yeah, but they're morning people.
Oh.
The funny thing is, I have their wedding, and then my parents and my brother are going to a different wedding on the same day. So I'm missing that wedding to go to this wedding. Motherfuckers gotta stop getting married in June. I mean July.
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 Yeah.
Whoops. That's another video.
Because then all your
actually saved.
fucking weddings are overlapping. Anyway. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let's throw a little Redipu out. I guess we'll run on over to Fizzy, who's doing a rare weekend stream. He's playing Monster Hunter.
Ooh, poggers.
Alright, so let's go on over there. Make sure to throw some bears down in Fizzy's chat. And I will see you guys tomorrow for our own Monster Hunter stream.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Man.
We got Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak, tomorrow night with whoever is available to join. We're going to be playing the Switch version. Yeah. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for coming. Bye. See you. So long. See you. Good night. Bye. 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 Bye.